So she's like going upstairs. So she's like, "Oh, you gotta say the prayer thing every night." I'm like in the middle of a video game, so I was like, if you tell me this, I'm probably not gonna remember.
We are live.
And she's going through all the stuff. Because literally, when I woke up this morning, I was going through the stuff in her room. So I put all the.
Anyway, welcome to Sunday Nights with those guys. Sorry, I had to mute Justin. He was having a conversation. He'll be in and unmute himself. What's up, Herman? How are you, brother?
I'm good. How you doing, man?
I'm actually good. Mikey, get your ass in here. I already sent you an invite. I don't want to hear it. Just get your ass in here. Anyway, I'm good. I think I'm gonna buy a couple of more shirts like this. This I Am Legend, because some guys thought that I was with Legendary.
Okay.
Or some he was like, "Yo, you a cameraman for Legendary?" I was like, "No, I'm not." Yeah, you are up and on time, Mikey. What's up, Aerial Landscape, and how are you? It is October 6th, 2019, and it's Sunday Nights with those guys. And compared to last week's live stream, this one may seem a little boring, but I hope not, and I hope we keep you guys here. And what's up, Justin? I had to mute you.
Yeah, I forgot I had it on.
No, that's okay, man. That's all good. What's up, Mike Roach?
How are you doing here? I thought you were gonna be out.
Well, see, this was the situation because I'm 54, and I did a lot of things to screw my brain up when I was younger. I tend to overschedule things now. If I don't write it in my phone and put it on the calendar, I overschedule. And what happened was my son had said that it was on the 5th. And for some reason, the 6th stuck in my head, which is Sunday. So I put it in my phone that I had to go to my grandson's first birthday party. Make a long story short, it was last night. So I was able to go there, and now I'm here. Now what's messed up is after he took his son home and he went to go hang out with his boys, because you know how children's birthday parties are here in New York. After the kids are gone, the adults start popping out the Patron and everything. And he went uptown to drop a few friends off. When he came back, I get a message at 12 o'clock from his aunt saying that he got hit by a car. So I'm like, oh, damn. But it wasn't bad. What happened was he had his left legs hanging out of the car, and a cabbie was trying to go around another car and hit the door and part of his leg. So his leg got bruised. Nothing was broke, thank God. He wasn't maimed or crippled, which he could have been. So he's got to do some physical therapy, and hopefully he'll be back on his feet. He's young. He's 23. He'll heal quick. You remember them days when you was young and you fell? You got a scar or something on you? That you healed fast. Now try falling and see how long it take to heal.
You know what's funny about that, what you're saying? We had a kid on the team, right? He was complaining he couldn't practice because his face was hurting. He fell. He said he fell, and he fell on his face. So the coach was like, what 17-year-old falls on his face? He goes, you're fine. Get in there and practice.
You know what's messed up about that? And we'll get into some kind of drone talk because there's not a whole lot of drone news, but I'm gonna say this. Nowadays, the kids are soft.
A little bit.
And not a little bit. What do you mean a little bit? What do you mean a little bit? A kid today who doesn't. What's that, Justin?
I didn't say that.
Oh, a kid today, man. They're freaking soft as butter. I fell out of a tree. We were playing tag in a tree. Okay, the tree started at the 2nd floor and went all the way up to about 4 stories. And we're playing tag in a tree in the projects. Yeah. And I was climbing on this branch that was maybe about 2 stories off the ground.
Hey, Mike, what's good, man?
I wind up playing on that branch back and forth, and that branch broke. And I fell almost a story and a half straight down on the grass on my back.
Right.
Now, for the first 2 minutes, I'll admit, I was like, it doesn't feel like anything's broke. you know, but I laid there. Somebody ran, of course, to go get my mom's. But while I was laying there, people were like, don't move, don't move. I was like, well, I got to wiggle my toes. If I don't wiggle my toes, that means something wrong. So while I'm feeling parts of my body, the feeling coming back, make a long story even shorter. After that, I got up and hopped home and said, Ma, I fell out of a tree.
Right.
Let a kid today fall out of a tree. It would be crippled.
Well, like I
Today
said,
can't even throw a damn football.
that's some kids.
What's up, Timothy?
They still have those. They still got the kids out there. It's a little tough.
Hey, hello guys. How are you? Testing.
Hello.
What's up? Stop the yelling.
What's up, Mike?
Morning,
How
fellas.
are you, Mikey?
Hello, Herman.
Does
Hello,
anyone
Justin.
Does anyone
Hello,
have
hello.
Timothy's,
What's
does anyone
up?
have Timothy Huxell's email?
It's Timothy Huxell. I think I do. I have it, but
Send him an invite.
okay. I don't
Or
know.
put it in the chat and I'll send it to him because I need it anyway.
Okay, let me find it.
On the private chat.
Okay,
Yes, in the Zoom chat.
will do.
So what's up, Mikey? How are you?
Not much, man. You know, I'm struggling today. I'm just struggling, guys. I'm having one of them days, man. I'm not the happy-go-lucky Mikey today. So there was no nap. I don't know if I'm just tired. The weather's gloomy. It's kind of gray out.
Same thing here in New York.
We have the same kind of thing going on up here, and it's a little humid.
Yeah, it's like, you know, and I want to do something. I can't even get on the mill, guys. I put the clothes on, the army hat. I tried everything and I can't get it. I can't get motivated today. So,
That happens.
yeah, man. So I'm fighting like a monster to not, you know, slip into the other stuff because all I want to do is eat.
See, this is when you need to sit back,
Yeah.
take out a pair of goggles and pull a tiny whoop and fly around the house.
Yeah.
Hey, Timothy,
You're right.
what's going on?
If you send me an invite, I can jump on, but I only be on for 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm waiting for Mikey to.
What's up, Curtis?
Curtis,
Curtis.
let me get Curtis in here. Then Curtis can
Yeah,
get
Curtis. Yeah, he's so much quicker than I am. I'm still looking, and I'm not good. I'm sorry, Timothy. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. Give me a second, Curtis.
You
Well,
guys are freaking monsters with this stuff. Hold on, let me see if I can. Oh man, I'm not good.
you're just having a bad day. That's all.
Yeah.
You're entitled to it.
Oh man,
I'm sorry, man.
yeah, everything is sore.
Okay, Curtis, I sent it. Give it a few seconds. You should have it. You know what it is? It is the weather. You know why? Because we've gone from sunny to gloom.
I think that's what, and also the temperature, guys.
Yeah, but
Isaac
we went from
Rodriguez.
90 degrees.
Yeah, right, Herman. How's it go from summer to winter and like overnight?
Well,
Yeah,
look, that little tease. Remember the other day it hit 90 degrees for one day?
Yes.
That was summer saying, see ya.
Yeah,
I'm out.
tell me about it. But
What's
it messes your mind
I
up.
get
dude.
it, but
And let me tell you something else. The light has a lot to do with it. I did a lot of studying on this, guys. Your brain, your body, your human person needs light.
Hey, Justin.
Get them
Yes,
gloomy,
sir.
Can you do me a
crappy
favor and share this link on the Those Guys New York City page, please? And in Greater New York.
Hey, Mike Roche.
But hey, Isaac Rodriguez, welcome to Those Guys New York City. I hope you don't call us a bunch of pooty butts, but I'm going to be honest with you. We are going to try and start out the same way the other group started out. And what I mean by that is being very selective on who we let in. We have to set up a set of rules because this week in drone news in New York City, there were some people flying in an area where Lance says that there's a zero ceiling. And that's not my, well, it is my point. If it has a zero ceiling and you're allowed to take off,
Yeah, that's what's up with that.
well, see, all I can say is
Zero ceiling means like go-karts, don't it?
yeah, but I don't care. I don't care
DJI
that the
drones
people are
won't.
flying in this area. The point I'm trying to make is you pilots out there have to be more careful. The FAA has the FBI going out after people, and they're watching. They're in these Facebook groups. They're on the streets with high-tech equipment. Do you know at any given time, Philly Drone Life here in New York City, even on a cloudy, shitty day like today, do you know there's at least 50 to 75 drone pilots flying in,
Wow.
in the 5 boroughs?
Wow.
And that's on a slow day. That's a slow, gloomy day.
Well, I'm going to tell you guys, Philly's starting to get like that too, because I flew the statue a couple times this week, and you know, William Penn, and 2 times it was perfect. On the 3rd time, I couldn't. I was in exactly the same place. I'm getting shot at, guys, and I don't mean physically. Something is killing the signal instantly. I mean, I'm there 1 second, and poof, it's gone. And it's and that's not DJI. That's something is going on, and I don't know where it's coming from, but it's just not normal. So yeah,
this is why
badass Oculus.
This is why,
right? I'm telling you. Yeah, I wish.
Why
I had interference around.
What's up, Curtis?
The last time.
What's up, guys?
Did you? Okay.
What's up, Curtis?
Curtis.
Make my screen big.
Curtis. Oh, get out.
Ain't that the same one?
That's right. This.
Oh, I showed you this already?
You showed it to me, but
Okay.
Oh, congratulations,
I
buddy.
have the twin coming. Hey, Justin. Hadley's building racing drones. I'll tell you what the price is. You can't beat it.
Yeah.
If he comes in, I'll put you onto it.
beat.
I'm getting the twin to what Curtis just showed.
Hey, man,
I
shout out.
Yeah, I know Justin.
I want to give a shout out to him too. Go ahead, Justin. I'm sorry for cutting.
Sorry, okay. I wonder if I could send him my drone so he could tune it for me.
Speak to him if he comes in.
I was going to say shout out to him, man. He's doing amazing work in the community, and he's so giving. The guy. I mean, I don't even like him. I don't even know why I'm talking nice.
I know. I don't like him either.
I don't like the fucking guy, but he's awesome, guys. He's giving, man. He's for the price he built that for is amazing.
Me a second, guys.
And yeah, and he'll Justin, I'm sure he would help you. He don't even need the drone. You get with him, dude. He'll send you a link. He's that good where he could just send a link. Boom, you download the link. You're good. You know, I don't know that crap, man. That's what got me out of it. Wish they would make it a little easier, man. And I was telling Curtis this. I got to knowing it all. I got to the point. It took me like a year of ripping my hair out. I finally got to where I can do the PIDs, the whole bit. And then I started flying my other stuff again. And then when I went back to it about a month ago, it's all different. And I threw my hands in, man. That's it. I don't feel like learning. I don't know if it's my age or what. But I'm getting lazy mentally where I just don't want to learn anymore. I just want to fly. Man. So, but I'm getting there, guys. I swear to God, I'm getting there because the hobby's too great to just give up on it. So
I get it.
Man, now thanks for letting me hear. Yeah. Wow. Had to get that out. Yeah, I could feel like I'm starting to break through the depression, guys.
It's all right, man. You'll be all right.
Thank you, man. You've been watching football today, Herman?
Oh,
I know
yeah.
you're a football guy.
Yeah,
I don't watch it too
my
much.
Giants get stomped.
And your Jets got destroyed too, right?
No, not my Jets.
You're not your Jets. Well, New York.
Somebody else's Jets.
Somebody else's Jets.
Some poor soul that doesn't that never wants to see another championship again.
I know, guys. And
That's
Philadelphia gives them credit. Like, oh, the Eagles are so good. From what I understand, the Jets are like horrible, aren't they? What? How could you give them credit?
Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Everybody has their garbage team.
I know.
I'm sorry.
That's their colors, the same colors as sanitation.
Oh, no, that's bad.
But,
that's true. They do have the same colors as Department of.
Come on, anytime you take on the nickname gangrene, you lost your mind.
Yeah,
gangrene means that it's rotten and it's got to come off.
It's falling off.
Come off,
or it's falling off.
That's bad. Dude.
So, Curtis, quick question.
Quick answer. Hope they match.
When are you going to be ready to try that bird? And are you going to record it?
I'm going to be recording everything with it.
Come on.
So the situation is I ordered the RC, the FR Sky X Lite RC a week ago. And for some reason, it hasn't shipped, but they've taken the money. out of my PayPal. So I'm going to
Okay.
contact them Monday and find out what the deal is. I did look, and it says sometimes it's because I had to customize it a bit.
Right.
Okay.
It said 7 to 10 days
Oh.
before shipping. So I'm right at the 10 days right now.
What did you have
All
done,
right.
to it, Curtis? What customized did you do? Not just did you have like special tools put
well,
in?
you have a choice between mode 1, mode 2,
Right.
extended thumb things, and there was a
You
couple
had
other
them
things
do
too.
it.
I got a new antenna for it, a different antenna, a couple other things.
Awesome.
Okay.
Brother. Awesome.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, what's up, Darby? And welcome to Sunday Nights with those guys. But
How you
anyway,
doing,
the reason
Timothy?
I'm asking is because now that bird comes with the FR Sky receiver, correct?
He built it with one for him.
Yes, he built it. And actually, I have the picture right here of its twin,
What do you
which
mean?
is what I will be getting, the other one of it. Hold on.
Oh, he showed you. Oh, it's twin. I get you.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he's gonna send me the twin, and
Awesome.
this is why I said, Justin, now you got to get one. So now we go flying. If we go flying, you had the same bird.
Yep.
But we have a few people in here from NYC 5 Boroughs drone meetup. Thank you guys for coming in. What's up, Easy, Isaac Rodriguez, and Darby's listening in the cut somewhere. The rest of you guys are regular. Timothy says he can come in, but only for about 20 minutes, I believe.
Curtis, I couldn't find his email.
Who's Wizard RDFPV?
It's Wizard. That's right. Wizard
FPV. Yeah. Who is that? Oh, you see these drones right here? They are selling those. It's called the R4 Drone Racing League. They're taking the drones that they use. They're taking the drones that they use, and they are literally going to put them on the market.
No way.
Now, these drones are roughly about 7-inch drones. They're heavier than the standard, but I was watching a video on it, and they let FPV Zoe FPV, Dirt, and a few other guys from Team Black Sheep fly these drones. And what they claim, Drone Racing League is coming out with the street version of the R4. The R4, hey, what's up, Paul? The R4 is what you're seeing here, what they actually race with, the professionals. But they're going to have an R4 street.
Wow.
Now,
what are they selling for, dude?
From what they haven't said nothing, but I'm quite sure they'll sell.
Yeah.
I'm quite sure they'll sell. And the cool thing is all of the Drone Racing League drones, including the R4 series and the R3 series, are all modular. Okay. So you see how all those lights, LED lights on? Okay, you smash a panel on an LED light on an arm, you pop out the lights and you put in new LEDs. If you break an arm, you unscrew the arm and you pop in a new arm. It's everything is modular on these R4s. You know what? Since we're talking about it, you guys go on and talk about it. I'm going to see if I can find the video.
We're going to talk about something that you mentioned. I don't know anything much about it, but that does sound like a good idea. Something that you can change those arms in case they break instead of having to take apart the whole thing and rebuild the whole drone because, the frame, you can't change that arm because it's all one piece.
Yes. Well, everything is modular. And
most of the new frames come out there, everything's replaceable on them. The older racing drone frames, there were one piece bottom, one piece top, but most of the frames that come out now, they're like everything's separate, the arms and everything, so you can always get other pieces.
Right, but the fact that these are modular and only hold in by one screw makes it really, really nice. Now I have it here, actually on screen. I have it frozen, so I'm going to show you guys the actual drone. These guys are top FPV people, and that's Zoe. These are people know them in the FPV world, but if you look on the table right here, this is the R4 that the street. Okay. It holds a GoPro Hero session, and by the way, DRL mentioned that they may have been the reason why the GoPro's sessions have they stopped selling them. And Drone Racing League has reportedly brought the last 3,000 of them that were in warehouses. So if these guys brought 3,000 of these things from different warehouses, that'll explain why you can't get a Hero Session anymore or a Hero Session 5. And that's why all these other companies are coming up with their own 4K versions. But these guys here, I'm going to put the link, and I want you guys to check it out because I don't want you to change from our channel. But, and well, we're doing live stream, of course, but check this video out. If you're in the FPV, this is where drone racing's going. And trust me, if Drone Racing League has their own copyright and trademarks on this R4, I can pretty much damn tell you DJI has something waiting for someone to come out with. Just like they came out with the Skydio 3, the R2. All right, now all of a sudden DJI has a bird that runs on full APAS.
Well, let me tell you something. Yeah,
I'm playing Drone Racing League right now.
I thought that was you in the middle, Curtis. I was going to respond to that, Novice, Mr. Lawrence, because the big drone out there right now is the Skydio 2. Everybody's talking about it. Well, let me tell you something. DJI's listening. I know they are, and I guarantee you this year they're going to put out a drone that flies itself. I guarantee.
Well, this is what that was the blueprints. If you remember last week, no, on Herman's show,
your drone does fly itself.
Yeah.
It's just how much of the parameters they're going to allow you to have at that price point.
Right.
Oh, right. That makes sense.
Because it's got to be affordable for everyone, or else they're not going to buy it.
Well,
and I know Paul's going to go out and buy one eventually.
Absolutely.
That Skydio is nice, but
what do you think about it, man?
I don't think it was really meant for someone who flies like what you do.
It's meant for somebody that's out in the woods or out on a bike or out on a motorcycle or whatever.
Right. And a camera drone person like you or I, Mike, or Philly Drone Life or Paul, all of us in here, that Skydio would look cute if you're on a skateboard or like you're riding a bicycle.
Now, honestly, some of the things like what Curtis was talking about doing, incorporating different types of footage, that would be perfect.
Correct. It's a nice tool to have in your bag, man. Like I wanted to do the Rocky run. How awesome would it be to throw it up in the air and here's my cameraman?
Well,
that's exactly what you need.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you need due to the fact that it will follow you in a circle. It'll avoid everything. That's the perfect shot. And then you land it and walk away and people applaud you.
Yeah.
And then when you fall down at the top of the steps, it'll hover around you.
Yeah.
It'll get the paramedics carrying you away, everything. Yeah.
It'll even record you pressing the life alert. Help me, I can't get up. I've fallen, I can't get up.
And then it'll land when the battery runs out in the backdrop while all the people crowd around you.
Well, let me nitpick something. Did anybody see that drone? Did you notice it doesn't have any landing gear? It lands on the battery.
It lands on the front legs and the rear battery, which I mentioned also on Wednesday. The battery's being held on by magnets.
I don't know. I'm not crazy about that.
I don't know. I don't understand why everyone is so excited about this drone. It's like, all right, I want to be able to fly. I don't need to have something to tell me that there's a tree. There's a tree 5 feet in front of me. Yeah. I could do that.
Well, so here's the thing. Let me stop flying for a second here so I can focus on this. A lot of people are not understanding what the use case of this drone is. They're relating it to
going down. She's going down.
Yeah, you're going down, brother.
Yeah, going down.
I set the controller down. I'm not worried about it. So everybody's looking at this as far as their particular use case. And they're not looking at what's actually happening here.
Good point.
So let me kind of break this down and give you my overall view. For those guys, the Casey Neistat's of the world who go out and they want a drone to follow them, this is the perfect solution with the beacon. The little handheld thing. That's what it's intended for. That's the market that they're going after. That's a huge market. There are millions of vloggers online right now, and they want to go after that particular set of money.
And they don't know how to fly a drone.
They don't know how to fly a drone. This thing and what it does for that particular market is practically cinematic. If you've seen the thing where it gets in the forest and it keeps you centered, but it keeps it almost organically moves around the trees, like it's kind of going smooth like we would, and then there's a tree in the way, and then it'll quickly whip over here and get you in view. That's very cinematic. It's very organic the way that it looks. So it's going to help those folks make a lot better videos. Now, here's where the advantage comes to us. This technology is so good. Once they start making their money and they establish themselves, then there are going to be other drones that they are going to put their brains to and say, hey, you know what? Paul Murray does this really cool stuff with these ships. What can we make for Paul that he will like?
Or also, Curtis, I also think
Click that like button, guys.
Yeah, guys, smash it. The technology trickles down too, because
that's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah,
that's an amazing thing, because what they utilized was the color camera and the 360 in the cameras themselves. So they were able to use less cameras and get more angles.
True. Well, that's cool. Just a field of view on the camera. They virtually taken it to
170. The design of the drone.
Right. Yeah. The camera's maybe about 170 degree, because 180 would be too much.
But also it has to do with the sensitivity of that sensor and the processor.
Now,
because if you remember what I was telling you on that, it's just the same Sony CMOS sensors that they're using.
Wow.
You know, they're using 6 of them, and the main camera has one.
My whole point is
sensor.
Now, Mike,
even though this is not the drone for you guys, what I'm saying is you should support this company. That's just my opinion. Even though you're not buying it.
I would agree with you.
Also, I want to apologize real quick too, because I don't quite have this set up quite correct. It's taking up my full screen on the screen that I look at, so I can't see comments right now. I can turn this off. And
okay, well, Mike Roach was saying magnets are good unless you crash; they won't fail. Well, Mike Roach, you've never seen me crash to say that, but because a hard enough jar will. Go ahead, Paul.
My only concern is this, and this is from an old guy, okay, is that if we keep allowing everything to evolve, technology to continue to evolve, at what point in time is anybody going to step up and say enough is enough? We don't have to worry about being artistic. You don't have to know how to fly anything. You just walk over to the drone and say, hey, go do this, and you walk away.
Well, they have that already.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It takes the pilot out of the equation. At what point do you say, "Hey, time out"?
Paul, I don't think that there is a point. I think money and greed runs it all, because that's what it all boils down to. Why pay Paul when I can freaking make a drone to do the job? So screw Paul. And it's unfortunate, but greed always wins.
Mike, you're right. They're already doing it. They're already doing it. You go into McDonald's now, they want you to order from a freaking kiosk.
Yes.
And then pay them all that money to eat that slop.
Yes. Well, did you ever call a company, guys? Did you ever have a complaint to somebody and call somewhere? Try talking to a freaking live person.
They tell you to go online and help them.
You don't do their job.
Dial 1 for this comment. You can say things like this and that. Like, just fucking pick up the phone. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Just pick up the phone.
Well, the other thing too is that Lawrence and Herman heard Val describe when she went to Canada, when she landed and she went through customs.
Oh, that was ridiculous.
It was a kiosk. There wasn't anybody there.
That's ridiculous.
She was pushing buttons on a kiosk.
Paul, you think nobody was there. Let that kiosk pick up some radioactivity or some drugs and see how fast they tackle her.
But in 30 years, there won't be anybody respond. It'll be a robot come out there and snatch you up off the ground.
Right.
No, they'll just lock the door.
It'll zap you. They'll just
lock the door, tase you.
Yes.
Until the 2 people they got in the back watching it.
That's right.
Nice. It's like the movies, the freaking movies that we've watched. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger made that movie. It's just like the movies. Somehow Steven Spielberg knew what was coming. That's why I think they're all in on it, because they made a movie 10 years ago about the technology that's out today. Where
20
did they come up with that shit?
Well,
20
you know what?
20 years ago,
Mike? Hold on, Mike. I have a friend that from childhood has always been in the TV and movies and videos, and he makes a living analyzing movies. And he told me this maybe 30 years, 40 years ago, and he said, notice everything that you see on TV. They had the man in James Bond with the jetpack, right?
Yes.
What
yes.
do you see? The guy flying
Yes.
around like Iron
Yes.
Man now.
We
They
were
had
like,
the submersible
oh my God.
car in
Yes.
James Bond.
Yes.
You have submersible cars.
Yeah.
So he says it's their way of trying to make it known to the public that this shit is coming. Now, right now, what are they talking about the most? Aliens, Area 51, building a space station. All of this stupid stuff they're talking about. Who knows? But my point is,
it'll be regular stuff.
Right. But my point is, remember your first sci-fi movie? What was the first sci-fi that you ever saw? You remember Lost in Space?
Yeah, Star Trek.
Yeah, they're coming out with Lost in
You
Space.
remember Star Trek?
Yeah.
Okay. You remember Star Trek Next Generation?
Yeah.
Or it just goes
Much
on
later.
and on and on. Now Captain Kirk had a taser.
Yeah,
he had a taser. He's set for stun.
Guys, smash the like button. This is
set
good
for
stuff,
stun,
man.
right? He would tell everyone,
Right.
He would tell everyone to set for stun, and they press the button, and you got tased.
Yeah, man. Captain Kirk, guys, come on. This is
Let
good
me tell you
stuff.
something.
Smash it. Smash it, man.
I'll tell you this, Lawrence. When the police guns get to that next step,
Back in the future.
stop the world. I want to get off.
Yeah. But Paul's right. Paul,
I don't want to be
what's
around when
happening
people
to
start getting
Paulie,
disintegrated.
what's happening to Paulie is what's happening to me. Paulie's an old guy, okay? He's an old guy. He's got the gray hair, and he just wants the world to stop moving, man. Just slow the hell down and
It's not, because you know what happens.
Let me enjoy my last few freaking days. I'm feeling the same way. Things go so fast. That's why I'm out of the race drone shit. I didn't fly for 6 months. I go back to it. Everything's different. Now, you know what? The hell with it then. I'm not flying. That's
but
the way
hold on. There's another topic out there that I can bring up a little later on. I have to set it up. DJI has competition, and they have a system, a ground station system. There's another company that has a ground station system. It's a box with 4 antennas sticking out of it, and it doesn't transmit in 1080p. It transmits in 720. So technically, it's still better than the FPV that's out there, because FPV out there is only doing what, 640?
Right.
At tops. So, but this system transmits in 720, and if you want seamless transmission, you can drop the signal down to 480, and it'll be seamless up to about 300 meters.
Wow, I didn't see that. I haven't.
You didn't see it because you don't search for drone news, buddy.
Yeah, I have. You're right. Come on, play that stuff, man. This is where I come.
Hold on, I have it bookmarked.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pull
so,
it up.
Mike.
But Herman
This is where I
brought it up
come
to
for
me.
drone news, guys. Use the drone news. Come on, man.
Herman sent it to me, and immediately, now I was working, and I went and found a spot somewhere where no one could hear me, and I'm like this.
Look at
the whole video. I was like this. I heard my boss coming. I cut the vacuum on, and I went back watching the video.
So Mikey Roche wants to know: does the kiosk still spit on your burger? He's just curious.
Oh yeah.
All right, so let me interrupt for just 1 second here. Now that I've turned it off, is nobody impressed that I was able to get Drone Racing League into Zoom?
Not really.
The screen.
I had to write a script.
Couldn't you do that? Couldn't you do that through OBS?
You can do it through OBS, but getting it in Zoom is another thing.
Well,
oh no, you signed on the
call you the wizard.
computer. That's how I was thinking, right?
Well, first of all, we're always amazed by everything that the wizard does.
Yes.
However, it has to do with practical application about the level of excitement.
Yeah.
So I would never, that would be the furthest thing I would ever want to do. But hey,
yeah,
God bless you. You know,
open the curtain.
Here's the benefit of being able to do this, and why I stayed up so late last night. Now, so we can already all log on to onto the Drone Racing League, or what's the other one? You can all log on and fly together.
Velocidrome and Liftoff.
Yeah, Liftoff and all those. But by being able to put it into Zoom and generate it through YouTube in this particular way, you're able to maintain your panel as well.
That's true.
True. Now,
So
you
now
have multiple, you do have multiple screens, correct?
I've got 2 computers that I'm doing it with.
Okay. All right. I
But,
was wondering.
but nobody else would need 2 computers. I mean, you'd need 2 monitors actually to really be able to do it and be able to read the chat as well.
Right.
The guys that I watch
to be able
do
to
it,
see the chat.
right? The guys that I watch do it. They're not really watching the chat. They're not really. They're talking with each other and stuff, but they lose the panel and they lose the chat features of it. So this way.
But they have one guy on the panel, and well, they have both on the panel, but you have one specific guy set up for chat, correct? That's what.
Well, no, you could still do it like you're doing now, where you're monitoring. Everybody is monitoring YouTube on their chat screen, but because it takes over your full screen, it makes it a little bit more difficult. That's why you need a second monitor.
Yes, I understand, because I did try to stream through OBS, and like you said, it takes your full screen and you can't see Jack. But this is that new FPV system. It's actually called, and DJI. It's a lot cheaper. I think it's like $300, $400 as opposed to $1,000. So this is it right here. This little box, like I said, is the ground station.
Oh.
And this is the actual module, which hooks up on a 30 square, whatever that size.
30 by 30.
Right. And these are the 2 antennas that came with it. Okay. And from what I've seen here, the video is pretty good. I mean, the guys took it out. He took it out to 300 meters. And at 300 meters, the signal started to fade out.
That's 1,000 feet. That's only
now, this is one. It's called the Next G. It's the R2 Tech Next G1. NEX G1.
You're going to put a link in there
digital
for us?
FPV system. I most definitely will. Let me copy it now. You guys that are in the FPV, there is an alternate to DJI. Now, I'm not getting paid for this in no way, shape, or form, but I can tell you right now, it broadcasts in 720p, and this little box right here is your basic ground station. You put it on a tripod somewhere, right next to you, and
guys, I'm not understanding the usage of it. It's only 1,000 feet. And regular stuff gets you there.
It's a receiver. It's a receiver with a built-in DVR, just like the DJI box.
Oh, the DVR, the whole
with a camera, attached to it. It's their own proprietary system. Now,
but it only does 720.
All of this stuff to communicate. Instead of you going from your radio like DJI does, but from their separate radio that costs $400, $500, $600, whatever it costs,
you can use yours.
You have that box, which is the ground station, which communicates between you and the radio.
But any receiver, you can use FR Sky or
yes, Nacho,
it's their protocol.
They're proprietary. Yeah.
Yes, Paul.
How many ground stations can you have active at the same time?
Well, see, that's an actual good question, because I don't know if they actually do change frequencies or what. But this is the I'm on the wrong. Okay,
that's from
this is the link right here. You guys check it out, watch it. I watched it from beginning to end, and it looks promising. It does look promising. Now, don't quote me on the price. I think the guy said something about the system is $339 for the actual ground station. You get one receiver and with a camera attached.
So
and
that's an alternative.
It has a built-in DVR.
That's an alternative to their other product?
No, it's an alternative to DJI's new FPV system.
Yeah. Oh, that's not DJI?
No.
Oh, I thought it was DJI competing with DJI.
No, that would be another company.
That would be interesting.
There's another company out there that's offering similar technology to do the same thing.
Right.
But you're saying it's
a little cheaper.
Hold on. You're saying it's 720p though, right?
Yes.
So now, that's not still the same thing.
But 720p is still better than what the average FPV guy is looking at, which is
but it's not the same.
It's not 1020.
It's not 1020. It is not the same. Of course, that's why it's a lot cheaper.
It's not 4K. So
It's
Well,
it's
the
a lot
issue-
cheaper. It's an alternative.
Well,
What do you know right now?
I haven't looked up the prices of the DJI stuff. What does it cost for
little
just the module on the DJI?
Well, you can't just get the module. I think you have to get the whole.
Yeah.
system.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
it comes in different kits.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, you can get the modular, but it's still going to work with that controller.
No,
Right.
that's not exactly true. You
No,
can
it
get
could
the
work with
module and
other
it,
receive controllers.
it will work with other receivers. You just don't get a bunch of the other features that come with it.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't think you get the same amount of distance. Now they have a bundle. You know, that's interesting, Paul. Let's
You
look
could get
that
them.
up.
I think it's $150 for 2 of them pieces. So you could build 2 drones. $150.
Well, the thing with
for
the DJI is that
the drone.
you're just getting a
Something like
1080p feed,
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Okay, check this
but you
out.
don't get a good distance. That's the only
Right
problem.
now, I'm looking at Amazon, right?
Uh-huh.
And Amazon is saying for the DJI, come on, move already. Just for the goggles alone are $539.
But what does a very best goggle you can buy on the market today?
The FPV, Fat Sharks, you
Yeah,
can
the
get them
top
for
of the
about
line.
with the module about
$500 or
$650.
$600.
Okay, so I get that. But what I'm saying is what they're selling you is they're selling you bits and pieces to you to work with your existing goggles.
Okay, here's your answer, Paul. The Fly More bundle from Get FPV comes with one module. In fact, hold on. Let me just share.
Don't go to Get FP. Go to DJI because everybody that has it from Rotor Riot to
They're charging more money.
They're
Well,
charging more money.
That's true because Get FPV has the Fly More combo, which comes with the goggles, the radio, and one box
Uh-huh.
receiver and camera. They're selling that for $929. So you're right. Let's go to DJI.
But the original kit came with 2 receivers, didn't it?
No, it only came.
No,
with
that's
one.
it.
Well,
That's like the silver package or some shit.
Oh, right.
Hold on. We go to DJI.
Once I
and see.
figure out I can do this, I'm buying the DJI system.
Okay.
but you gotta figure you're putting that
If I went
module
back-
with
if
the
I went
camera on
back
it,
to it,
and that's
yeah.
putting additional weight on your drone. So you gotta compensate for that weight. Your frame gotta be able to fit all of that stuff.
You
Right.
got to have
You-
enough space in your frame to hold that larger module.
Yeah.
Right. This
They
little one I
are-
got is not going to work. I get it.
Yeah, but they already started making frames that support the DJI system.
It's not that big, guys. I mean, it's doable. And you know what? Once you start to fly FPV, it does. I mean, you don't really. It's a difference in flying, but I personally like the way a bigger drone flies. I did anyway.
No, it's not about bigger. It's about the flight time because
Oh yeah.
your average flight time is like 6 minutes.
Oh,
Now-
6 minutes? Woo. It was only 3
Depending
when I
on
was
most
flying.
people that run 4S batteries. Now think about it. If you're putting on an extra gram of weight, your
Yeah.
battery just got cut down to 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to take.
Well,
all
you
that.
would think that
right.
somebody be jumping on battery technology, wouldn't you?
They
Well,
have
you
been
wanna
working
know
on
what?
that for
This
quite
is
a while.
also-
Batteries out already.
Now hold on. This is also where the Drone Racing League R4 surpasses everything because their proprietary batteries, which are 4-cell batteries, can run for 15 minutes.
Oh,
So
really?
if you run a 3-minute race, you can pop that battery out and put it in another 2 or 3 birds.
Wow. What kind of battery they using, dude? I've never
It's
heard of a
it's
battery
strictly
that-
proprietary. When that
That's
link that I
crazy.
put for the R4, they
Right.
go into what kind of battery tech. You
Wow.
got to be a real geek to understand what they're talking about.
It's
but
it's an aerial version of a diehard battery from Sears.
But I get what you're saying, Lars, but these batteries you can't get them and use them in your own stuff.
Nope. Everything that Drone Racing League is strictly proprietary.
Now,
Strictly
guys,
proprietary.
also-
Just like DJI says, if you want to use something DJI, it's best to hook it up with something else DJI.
I get
Everyone's
that.
doing
I'm
it.
just saying to you, so that you mean it's sort of like the some of that leak stuff that came out that never came to fruition.
The what?
Some of that leak stuff that never came to fruition.
Oh yeah, well, who knows? Someone may pull it out of the closet eventually.
You know, it's my understanding, guys, that it ain't all about the battery. It's a combination of the way everything is matched together that
Correct.
give you more flight time. So the motor's got to be drawing just the right amount. The system, the ECU, everything is just perfectly matched. And they do so much testing and geek stuff with that when they find all the right parts, that's how they can maximize.
Well,
time.
how do you think they test this stuff? They test this stuff. Herman's been saying this for years.
Yeah.
They've been testing the stuff for the
But
Mavic 2, the Mavic Pro on you from the Phantom series.
Yeah.
And so on. When they brought out the Mavic Pro, they were testing you stuff for the Mavic 2.
But
Can
at
you guys
the
hear me?
same
I'm having some
time-
problems. I'm having some connection issues here.
Well, you got to stop smoking because I saw you lit that great big bomb.
I don't know what's going on.
But Mike, at the same time, you need a power plant that's going to run that stuff.
Yes,
Right.
And
Right.
you
Now,
need a battery that's not going to draw.
right. Now,
And-
Mike, you also mentioned that when you were doing FPV, their average time was 3 minutes. Well,
Yeah,
now,
three and a half.
now the lipo tech has changed to the point where the amount of cells that you have, it's basically a minute a cell. So if you get a 6 cell, you're going to get about 6 to 7 minutes.
Oh yes,
A
I was
4
only
cell,
at 4
the
cell.
4 cell, you're going to get about 4 or 5 minutes because my 3 cells that I use, these little ones right here, only 850 milliamps. These things I get 3-4 minutes out of.
But it all depends how you fly too.
Yeah, if you
That's
push
true
the hell.
too. That's true too. If
I
your balls
fly
to the
out.
wall, you're
Yeah.
going to burn out faster.
Freaking maniac.
Which probably sounds like the way you were probably flying.
Yeah, I mean, if I got 3 minutes, I was thrilled.
So, Paul, when are you going to buy the DJI Fly More bundle?
No,
Paul's been
Curtis.
looking for it.
Curtis is getting it. I'm waiting for Curtis.
Curtis is still getting into FPV.
No, he's buying one. He said,
Hey,
Yeah.
what you just saw, I was flying freestyle right there, buddy.
Yeah.
Acro mode.
Curtis, what's your timetable for getting the DJI equipment all together and flying?
I want to make sure that I can fly. I know that. Trying to find something real quick here for.
What's the
name?
schedule we're looking at, Curtis?
I got to get that receiver in and get it up in the air.
Because
That's
Paul-
right. You're waiting on the radio, right?
Right.
What did you get? What did you order?
I got the Free Sky X Lite, the black.
And it
one.
hasn't
Oh,
shipped
yeah,
yet.
okay.
You bought it, what, 2 weeks ago, didn't you, Curtis?
No, I bought it 10
Oh,
days
yeah.
ago.
Man, I
Check this
want-
out. This is used a mega
You
B
know,
with
Paul.
the DJI system in it already.
Oh, now see with
Oh,
the DJI system in it, $375.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, I'd buy that. Who has that?
They-
Oh, eBay?
iFlight Mega B with DJI plus frame X and an extra frame.
Wow. See,
Which
but
is
you
smart.
need the goggles and the controller, right?
Yeah, you
Oh.
Use your own, yeah.
Oh, wait, how much for them cameras down the bottom here? I'm kind of liking the pro camera and all.
The Mavic cameras?
$284? Yeah, it's good
No,
to have an
that's
extra
for the
one.
that's for the zoom.
that's
Oh,
for the
what-
zoom to
Oh, for
convert.
the Zoom.
That's the system to convert to zoom.
Yeah.
You can convert your zoom to a professional
Pro.
that way.
Still not bad if you
Ooh,
can change it.
wow.
You're still paying.
569. Damn.
Well, how much? Hold on. How much is the zoom going for?
284.
300.
I'd like to stick
Yeah.
that on a FPV.
Yeah, right, guys? That would be cool, man.
Would be just amazing.
Well,
I'll tell you,
Paul,
I miss my freaking drone.
go ahead and pull the trigger
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
Christmas.
Paul,
Get
I'm
yourself-
after you,
Get
Paul.
yourself your first set of goggles, Paul. Do it.
Paul, I'll get back into it after I see you.
What
do
kind
it
of goggles
FPV.
he's gonna get?
He's going to get the DJI. I see him with the little mouse things. I could see Paulie wearing them. The little. The
I'm
little
going to get an
mouse-
85-inch LG TV. That's what I'm going to get.
Yeah. With the two big antennas
Yeah.
up the top. And he's
Mounted in the back of my tower. Just put the
Yeah.
back gate up.
Yeah. Dude, now that's cool.
You use that to fly?
Yeah.
Let me just tell you something. I got a bone to pick with you FPVers, okay? All of yous. I flew a flight the other day. I think it was yesterday. I'm not quite sure because my days are running into each other. But I went down the freaking side of a crane. And there had to be, and it was tight, guys. I was shaking. And I thought
It was
it
tight.
was tight.
Like a toy
The thing was between a wall It was like a rock and a hard place, if you know what I'm saying. There wasn't much space, and I just went for it.
Yeah.
And it took talent. I went right down the freaking side, and I snuck between that tight spot between the wall and the crane. I didn't hit either, and I did it twice. Now that's flying.
And how far away were you when you did it?
I was 1.5 miles away when I did it. 1.5 miles away. I seen the drone. I seen it.
Well, hell yeah, your drone lights up like the Empire State Building.
That's right. It sure does. It's like a Roman candle in the sky.
Mile and a half, huh?
At least 1.5 miles, maybe longer. But I seen a drone. I'm gonna be clear. I seen the drone. It was in line of sight. That Belos, whatever it's called. I'm studying for my 107, so I'm getting good at this.
Eli, what's up, brother? How are you?
Hello, Belos. How you doing?
Okay, Mike.
Michael's gonna get his 107 before Christmas.
Before Christmas, I'm on a timetable. Before Curtis flies his FPV DJI system, I'll have my 107. That's what I'm shooting for.
Paul, let me ask you this, because I didn't get a chance to go anywhere or get on any live streams this morning. Yesterday when we left off,
yes.
Wow. Paul, did you find out how many seconds?
The time?
Minute. She told me last night. She was on really late last night, and Val told me she said 45 seconds.
No, what they told me is you said 1 minute and 30 seconds, right?
Well, she said this morning 1 minute and 15 seconds was the first flight and 2 minutes on the second flight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard.
So what was she talking about last night then? Because she was saying that she did.
She wasn't sure. She was just doing what anybody told him.
Well, wait, what are we talking about here? She actually flew?
Val built
flew.
her first FPV bird and flew it for the first time, and they were making bets on how long she would be in the air before she took somebody out or crashed.
Well, now in stabilized mode, right? She
no, in acro.
Oh, get the hell out.
Acro.
I'm telling you, it went up and went back down.
It never correct. It never happened, guys. It took me
all those guys were there watching her, and they'll swear that if she got 1 minute in.
Well, somebody needs to ask Roger, Kim, or Centroid.
Or is that 1 minute or something?
Just somebody send an invite to
Val.
So
yes, there you go, Herman. I'm thinking the same thing. She gunned it. It went to the moon, and it took 1 minute for it to fall. That's why it was so long.
Hey, Eli, where you working at now? Go ahead, guys. Eli in the chat. He's an NYC 5-borough member. But he works on construction sites. So he drives one of the front end loaders, and usually when he's on break, or he puts a bunch of GoPros on his crane while he's digging out a hole. He does work like that. His videos show that kind of stuff. That's what I was asking, because the last site that he was at, we were supposed to go to, and I think we wound up going someplace else. So to see a construction site starting and work happening is pretty good via drone.
That spot's still a hole in the ground.
Val, if you're listening, come on and tell us how long you were up.
Yes, I wanted.
There's no way we're gonna go truthfully unless there was video.
Yes.
Or we were watching it for ourselves.
Or
but
somebody
was
was
to listen to her talk about it.
Or somebody was recording it.
If you let her tell it, she's probably flying for about.
He was in the air for an hour on a 3-cell battery.
One battery. Right?
All right, you guys want to do a drop real quick?
Okay.
So we can get it out the way in case somebody has to go or whatever. Okay. Come on, Justin, your turn.
Right. Sunday night with those guys is brought to you by
those guys.
There we go.
That's probably the best one we've all got.
Thank you guys for watching.
Bonus, I gotta show you something.
What happened?
I gotta show you something since you went to drone camp. So now I think this is a second version of the 4K Cinewoop.
GEP-RC, the 4K bird. Doesn't that thing cost about $370, $380?
220.
220. This is something different then.
Yeah. So here's some video of it that he's doing. And this is a Cinewoop, and he he always pushed everything to the limit. So
Wow.
Crashing in. I know this guy. Oh,
Yeah,
this
that's
is
drone.
this is drone camps.
yeah,
Okay.
Oh,
I'm liking this.
Oh, you're thinking about getting that
Oh,
one, huh?
Justin, I know this guy. He lives down the street from me.
are you kidding me? Really?
No, huh?
Oh, dude, you should get with him, man.
We hang out. Well, we haven't hung out this summer, but we hang out all the time.
He's
It's
good.
interesting.
He's got some skills flying. He's done a lot of Cinewhoop stuff as of lately.
One of the first guys I
Look at
actually. brought
He's
in.
more of a plane guy. I mean, he gets asked to do a lot of drone reviews, but if you just get him out and we're going flying, he wants to take his planes.
Okay. I never
mean, he's
knew
not-
that.
Yeah.
He flies everything. I mean, he has a huge collection. But yeah, if you press the pedal to the metal and say, what do you want to do? He wants to go fly planes or wings, I should say.
Okay.
So, Paul, what ships are you tracking now?
I was just about to go over and look.
That's why I was asking. At least once a live stream, you're tracking some ship somewhere.
Well, I got in late because I had
Hey, Hadley, you got in late because of what?
Goes. What's up,
somebody came and bought my little Spark.
That was quick.
Ooh, there's one I gotta go and get.
What's good, Hadley?
Hamburg
Oh,
is
Hadley.
coming upbound.
What'd you
I sent-
find?
I sent you a message, Hadley, about
Oh,
a
Hadley.
drone.
Like I said, I'd appreciate it if you autographed the frame so I can clear code it, because it looks like your frame design and build is going, because Justin may want one on the panel. So it looks like you might be a little busy little bee over the winter with that build.
That first one, I gotta get that first one. That's my pride and joy. The first one I built, I gotta get that thing.
Oh, Hadley.
running.
Yeah, why don't you ask him now? Justin?
Well, I sent them a message on Facebook, so
Okay.
You talk to
Okay,
them.
good. But yeah, that's that R4 bird that they show and they race with. And I really like it, because there's no way in the hell you can't see those Drone Racing League drones. The wings are lit up, the tops are lit up, the bottoms are lit up. Any particular angle you angle those drones, you still see the color from it.
Well, that sounds like me in the bathroom when I got on the runs.
To answer your question, Phil,
Well, that one left is going.
you need a virtual camera, Philly.
You have 0 left.
I just
Hadley.
sent you a link on something to download. You need to download that and run that, and it'll be fine.
Gotcha.
What happened?
I was
He's one of-
asking him. I was asking him an OBS question, how he does things, and I don't have the right camera, so I gotta download something. That's all.
I sent you an email to it.
Okay, gotcha.
how does my mic sound?
You sound good. I hear you good, dude. I don't know how anybody else
Think
hears
about
you.
getting a program to make the audio a little better.
What are you on? A Yeti? What
A
blue
blue snowball.
A blue snowball? Yeah, it sounds great, dude.
Well, he's got the studio, Michael.
Yeah, I mean, look at
It's
the
the
background.
same. Nothing's changed.
It's
It's not-
slowly turning into the Bat Cave.
The Bat Cave.
It's slowly turning into the Bat Cave.
You're gonna
I-
look at cars
I'm
in the
expecting-
back spinning.
I'm expecting to cut on the live stream, and then you have the pulsing lights in the background. The
What
beat
pulsing
going.
lights? What are you talking about? There's no pulsing lights here.
Don't forget, he's gonna have his car open out to the garage. His cars on the
Ooh, I
turntable.
didn't crash.
Excuse me, guys.
Now, question on Drone Racing League: do you break props like liftoff?
Oh,
You
hell
can
no.
damage props in it, and it'll show you the prop damage on the side. What's
No.
up, Rick Halber?
You're all crashing.
Hey, what's up there? Hey, guys,
You
Man,
just
I can't
flip upside
snap
down
out.
and then you just restart.
I cannot snap out of it.
Hey Rick. Hey Rick. Albert, how you doing, man?
Hadley, I can't see the chat, but you digging this, man?
What happened? Were you flying?
Yeah, and the fact that he can stream it.
Hadley, amazing job, brother. Kudos to you, man. God bless you. Thank you for what you did for Mr. Curtis and the community. You're amazing. Amazing.
Yes, we saw Curtis's bird, and next I will be getting its twin.
Yes, that's right, man.
So,
and then you're going to get working on Paul's and then me. Yeah, we're going to get Paulie.
I think I got my controls reversed.
Lawrence, can you imagine Paul with the DJI goggles, the little mouse ears coming up? Isn't that freaking amazing?
It would be really amazing just to take a picture of him with goggles on.
Yes, yeah, I think it would be awesome, man. Be like X-rated, porn,
Oh, getting a little bold there, Curtis.
Yeah.
Why not? It's not like
why not? Well, because you can just hit the reset, right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, we didn't have his shit when I started, man. I had to
go
out there and
boom. I like
Dude,
liftoff. Now, see how you just hit there? If in liftoff, if you had hit a prop, one of the props would have turned red or orange.
Oh, really?
Yes. So it lets you know
that's cool.
That prop's about to go.
Yeah, and in real life, just so that you know, Curtis, most of the time the flight's over after you hit something.
I know.
Just saying. But sometimes you bounce, right?
No, you do bounce. I've done it in my sin whoop.
Yes, I did. I seen a couple of your flights where you bounced.
Yeah, so it
but bouncing. I'm talking about a 5-incher when they don't bounce.
No.
Yeah, they break. Push.
They bounced.
Yeah.
They bounce.
Yeah,
hey, Justin. Hadley says he has one for you if you want it.
Uh-oh. He's got a garage full of these.
Yeah. No, well, check it out. Hadley said his next build, he's going to build 5 of a kind. So that's how you freaking build. Then that's how you build FPV. If you're going to build a bird, build 2 or 3 of those heifers. So if one goes bad, you replace it, and then you use the other one for spare parts.
Yeah.
But Justin, hit him up. He says he got one for you. I'm actually going to send him some money at the end of this week to get mine.
Cinewhoops? He's got Cinewhoops now?
No. I just built the same thing that Curtis has.
Oh, the same thing Curtis had got.
The same. I'm getting the twin that he had. This one here.
All right.
That I showed the picture of. This picture here. Hold on.
Good evening, everyone.
That's the same one that he has.
Exactly. I'm getting the same exact build.
Okay.
So when he says he builds 5 of a kind, I can see that. Fortunately, we caught him, Curtis, when he was bored with that particular brand, because he sounds like he's stepping his game up. and I have in no way, shape, or form. I'm not ashamed to pick up scraps. I'm new to FPV. So
by the way, for those of you that are just joining us, this is what we're talking about. This is what Hadley built for me.
Stretch the screen out. I can pin you. Well, if I pin your video, will everyone else see it pinned?
Yep.
Okay, I'm pinning it right now. This is Hadley's build, except I'm going to have him autograph the frame somewhere and clear.
Yeah, he didn't. He said he was going to autograph mine, but he didn't autograph it. But,
show him the little capacitor, dude. What he did at the back is so cool. See, this is the custom touches that you'll get from Hadley, and it's built tight, guys.
I see that.
So if you hit something, it's almost crash proof. I'm selling that shit for you, Hadley, because
hold on. He says I built 5 of the Q190s and sold 3. Okay, see, that's what's up.
Timothy,
you better, Justin, get on the boat.
So the only thing I'm upset about is Hadley said he was going to sign it, and he didn't sign it.
See, Hadley, you're gonna have to come up with some kind of stamp or sticker with your signature. So
they're going like hotcakes.
Yeah, they're going like hotcakes, man. And you could have a real assembly line going this winter.
Well, Hadley, where would you sign it? I mean, I'm not seeing any place that you signed
hold it back up. I'll show you right on the top. Lift it back up for a second. I'll show you exactly where he can sign it. No, turn it flat. Right on the outside on the graphite on the top. Any one of those little flat panels, he could probably squeeze in a signature.
I think you should sign it on the bottom.
or right along the arm on the bottom, but you'd have to clear coat the hell out of it to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one.
Yeah, see.
Well, he said he's gonna get. You tell him to get an assembly line for this winter.
That's what I'm trying to tell him now. Hint, hint.
Where is he located?
Where is Hadley located?
Somebody bring Hadley in.
Right?
Nevada.
It'd be a lot easier if he
He's
just
in
talked.
Arizona, isn't he?
Yeah, Arizona.
Outside
You can bring him in.
Arizona.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Guys, look, 600-pound guy. I got skinny jeans on, man. Skinny jeans. Could you freaking believe it? I would get my leg up here.
Can I say?
Well, they had skinny jeans even when you were 600 pounds.
I think they have them. Did they have them? Yeah, I think they did, but they didn't fit. They didn't fit at 600
Hey, Mikey.
It's all a regular
Mikey.
size.
Mikey, can I say one thing?
Well, look at the belt. Look at the belt, guys. Look at the belt. This was the belt that I used to have.
Do you wear that?
it
Do you
was-
wear
it
that
was-
as a reminder?
Yes, it was tight, guys. This belt was tight. And look at it now. It's on. Look at it. Look at it. I can wrap around me twice.
Very good, very good.
It hits the floor, and then I go, "Hey, this is how I grab Mike Roche's wheelchair when I got to take him to the bathroom." I wowzers.
Uh-oh. Paul, is there a ship coming, Paul?
Yep.
Anyway, so let me share there.
Paul's out. He's got his
I'm almost-
FAA ID on.
Oh no! Let me see your look at
Yeah,
him.
Justin.
Look at Paul.
Justin.
Look at Paul.
See, 170 plus shipping.
Let me see your badge,
I'll take
Paul.
I'm sending a link to Hadley so he can come in and talk to you guys.
Oh, you look professional. Look at him with the hat, the glasses, the teeth. He's all professional. Look at him. Look, Curtis,
Hey,
look at him.
let me find out you're getting dressed up for the ladies out there so I can sick Lynn on you.
Oh, yeah, dude. Now I know why he could fly over. He could fly anywhere. People, cars. I would let him fly over anything and anywhere. When he looked like that.
It's Michael.
Yes.
All about appearance.
It is. Dude, let me see the badge again. That badge is so sharp. Look at
That
it.
is kind of neat. I like the way
It
they did
is.
that.
Look at the little push off. The star. Gee.
Hadley, I sent you a link, by the way.
Dude, you look good. Dude, what's it
Well,
say?
this is
The
the
hat?
other one. This is the other one.
Oh, commercial remote pilot.
See, there
Oh,
you go.
dude. I want mine
Yeah.
bigger. I want
But
to
see-
eat.
But see, this is much bigger than the little guy.
Yeah.
And so I don't want to be too intrusive, you know?
That's Paul. When I get my 107, it's going to be like this. I'm wearing one here. I'm gonna put one
He's
here,
going to get a
one
sandwich
back.
board and set it out.
Nah.
Yes, a sandwich board. I like it.
No,
A
I'll tell you,
sandwich board.
Michael, I'll tell you the reason
Over
why.
top. Look at Herman. He liked
Michael,
that.
Michael, I'll tell you
Sandwich
the reason why you don't want to do that
board. Why?
is because it's like the detectives carry their badge in their pocket and they get more respect than the patrolman that's wearing a great big one on their chest.
Right.
That's
Yes,
true.
yeah, you're right.
That's
With the
true.
sandwich board. I like the
Sometimes, Mikey, you don't always want to show everything you have.
Yep,
Oh,
that's
I
right.
know.
Mike,
You got to know when to hold them. You got to know when to fold them.
When I was in Atlantic City, right, the sidewalk was messed up, and this lady was coming down the street.
Oh yeah, that was
She said to
funny.
me, she goes, "You have a badge. Can't you do something about this sidewalk?"
Right, because we're flying.
Setting up the
But
drone
hold
and
on.
everything, yellow
Hold
vest,
on, Mikey.
everything.
We're flying this lighthouse. We're flying a lighthouse in Atlantic City, and because we have the vest on and everything,
But that's why I wouldn't wear them vests, because street cleaners wear the yellow vest. I don't want to look like the street cleaner. I want to be professional.
she
man.
seriously thought Herman was working with the city.
Yes,
You know,
the street.
Professional is subdued and laid back.
Yes, with the sandwich board, like
No,
I'm
you
wearing
need
the
to show up with
sandwich board.
Go up with a suit and a tie.
Yeah.
Michael's gonna get a full body tattoo.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you think I'm kidding? I am not kidding, guys. You're not kidding.
Gonna suck
Hey,
when he
hey,
when he
hey,
when he
Paul,
does
can
it.
you see him now? Hold on, sir.
Yep,
I'm
exactly.
getting excited. I'm getting excited now. I'm out of my depression. Whee! Ow! Ow!
Don't fall
I
on
hit the
shit.
treadmill,
I'm
guys.
gonna
I'm
laugh.
sorry. But look, I was studying. Look, I'm serious. Rick Halper, I opened the book. I opened the book. He bought it to me 6 months ago.
Michael, did you get the email I sent you?
No, I don't check emails, Paul.
You should.
Okay, all right, I'll look. But look, I'm on page 3.
He says you should.
Hey, Michael, in the emails, I sent you a 15-page attachment that is of a FAA Part 107 tutorial that I gave to police departments, fire departments, and other first responders.
Really?
So you might want to check your email.
I just did. I just looked. I didn't see it. Let me go check.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Because I was
gotta go,
picking out
guys.
questions.
Michael, you check that, buddy.
All right, Paul, fly safe, buddy.
And you guys make sure that Michael behaves himself on.
Always,
I'm
always.
doing good. I'm doing good, Paul.
Paul, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Do 2 laps around the ship.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Fly safe,
I
Paul.
agree. He always stops at the
Bye-bye.
road.
All right.
All right, Paul.
Hadley's not able to get online right now.
Hey, Lawrence, give me a second. I'll be right back.
What happened?
Give me a second. I'll be right back. I check
Yeah,
something.
go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Anyway, Mikey,
Yes, yay.
I would like to say you have the analytical mind to pass that test 1, 2, 3.
Absolutely. Guy, let me tell you something.
But you want to know what was the hardest part of anything on there for me? I went to school for architecture, right? And then I wind up getting bored. I got bored in architecture because they were only building bridges. So I switched to mechanical engineering. Now, my problem is I can read blueprints over blueprints.
Correct.
But when it got to a certain part on the map,
Yeah.
and I had to decipher certain circles around
I
airports,
can't see.
that became a little confusing for me. But after a while,
Same here.
it comes second nature.
Yeah, when I start looking at this stuff, it scares the living hell out of me. So I got to be honest with you guys.
You know how
scares
you
you
have to
because you
think
don't know
about
what
it,
it
Mike?
is.
You have to think about it, Mike, as a blueprint with layers over layers. And that'll simplify it. At least it did for me personally. It
Yeah, 'cause
helped.
I can read blueprints.
Right. So now if you can read a blueprint of a house and you can see the
Not of
layout
a
of the
house,
walls,
a
you can see a
cabinet.
layout of the electrical system, you can
Correct.
see a layout of the plumbing.
Right.
It's the same thing.
Right. But
It's the
guys,
same
let's
exact
face
shit.
it. When you open a book, I'm a drone pilot. When I see this, I really does.
It makes you want to
scares-
change your hobby.
It makes me, and it might have something to do with me. It has everything to do with me, but I start to get afraid. The sugars drop. I start wanting to run, and instead of just calming down and answering the question, I really. Curtis is breaking up. Curtis, oh my God, we got technical difficulties.
Well, also one thing, Hadley, I'm going to hit you up on Facebook because I'm going to need a way to send you that money at the end of the week.
Man,
Okay, so at some time and point, I'll hit you on Facebook, and we'll take care of that. But I'm waiting to see Curtis go out and fly. What's up?
me too.
Roosevelt?
Me too.
Because
I just flew for you guys, and you weren't even
no,
impressed.
but what I'm saying is, if you get your FPV bird when your radio comes in, and you can stay in the air longer than 1 minute and change, you will have broke Val's record.
Lawrence, when did you get your 107, Lawrence?
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Do you have to update it or every 2 years or so?
No, no.
Freaking somebody's knocking at the door. Who the hell is this? Jeez, excuse me, guys. Oh, maybe it's
Who's going to DEFCON 4?
I am.
DEFCON 3, DEFCON, we got a DEFCON. How are you? For what? You want to park in here? Okay.
Mr. Crowley and his drone. You want to come in, Mr. Crowley?
Man, I stayed up all last night trying to
Shit,
write that script
people-
and get that thing in there.
Dude, did they do this to you in New York? Knock on your door to ask you to move the car so that somebody can park? I mean, really?
You want to know what? You want to know what?
sorry,
Here,
I answered the
here
door.
in New York, if you park in someone's driveway in front of their house,
Right.
they can have you towed by the
Now,
police.
get the hell out of here.
They do that here.
I'll be
but
right
are you-
back, guys.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Hold on.
Quick, Lawrence, let's do a drop. Those guys.
Okay, hold on. Let me just send Mr. Crawley this link.
Ooh, okay. I'm back. I had to
Oh,
chase
wait a minute. Where am I?
chasing a fly
Okay.
around the house.
Return the meeting. How did I get out of the meeting? Okay, we're back. We're back.
We never left.
How you gonna do a drop without me?
I just did it. It's just me.
He did it. He by himself. He said, those guys. See, I just did it too without you.
Those guys.
See, Justin just did it without you.
Huh?
That's
You might as well do one by yourself. Here you go. Ready?
Right? Go ahead.
them guys.
Note to self.
Mike
Yeah,
is bad.
Hadley's a little depressed. He had something.
Mike says that somebody
Oh, you had a
knocked
rough
on his
day,
door
Mike.
to ask him to move the car.
Note
says,
to
do-
self.
He says,
more-
do they do that here in New York? I said, well, here in New York, if you park in someone's driveway, they can have you towed.
He's got a driveway.
No, I mean,
No, someone asked him
no,
to
that's
move
what
his
pissed
car.
me off. They actually asked you, "Oh, could you move your car up a little bit so I could fit behind you?" Really?
I mean,
Are you serious?
I would do that.
But Herman, it gets to be a pain in the ass. Come on, man. After a while, it's like, all right. Like, am I knocking on doors when I can't park? Just
Hey,
hit
what's
the
up,
frickin'
Steve
bumper.
Carpenter?
It's
That's
fine.
what bumps.
So you're
What's up,
saying
Steve?
this happens?
Alexis, stop!
So Mikey, you're saying
Alexa!
this happens
Gosh!
more than
Stop! Yes, go ahead.
Mikey. You say this happens more than once.
Oh yeah, dude. But I don't knock at their door.
So,
You know, I
in
mean,
other
it's like,
words, you're that guy on the block, huh?
yeah.
That
Or
parks.
you, why does Alexa start up like that?
Dude,
Mike?
don't get into Alexa.
Alexa, self-destruct.
No,
Command code not recognized.
stop! No, stop! Alexa, stop!
Alexa, self-destruct.
No, stop, Alexa! Don't listen, Alexa! Alexa, stop! Don't listen to those guys.
Alexa, what's the weather?
How are you, Alexa?
Currently,
Alexa, delete all of Michael's
How do I
videos.
stop this? Hey, Steve Carpenter, what's up? Hadley's famous. How you doing, Mr. Crowley? Welcome in the house.
Mr. Crawley, I sent you the
And
link.
by the way, Michael,
Hey,
are you going to tell everybody about your balloon ride and the thing you're going to do tonight?
Curtis, I don't know if I want to do anything. I'm feeling crappy, man.
Hey, Roosevelt,
How
what's good, man? Fly natural.
Come on, man. That
How
is
did
a
you
cool
do that,
freaking
Roosevelt?
video.
What's good, man?
It is okay. All right. Yeah, guys. So I'm doing my show tonight. If you guys don't mind, do you mind if I give myself a?
He's got something cool
shout
he's
out?
going to show.
I just wanted to give myself a 2-second shout out. I'm doing a show tonight, if it's okay.
How did you mess up your controller?
Mike, I got a question for you.
I should. Yes, sir.
Mike,
Yes. Go
I
ahead.
got a question for you.
Go ahead. I'll answer.
Man, Hadley broke his transmitter today. Jeez, there's so much
I
going on.
told you, if you had a spot, a gym or something we could do this from, I'll come down there and I'll walk with you.
I know. Let's do it. All right. This is what we're going to do. What the hell was that?
You do a Zoom meeting and everybody join in.
Let's start.
Giant
Pick
ass.
a day, Herman. and We'll do 30 days with those guys.
30 days.
30 days. Yeah, you got to commit, brother. That's 30 days. So now that's every single day.
Now the guy's trying to kill me.
Yeah. All right. Let's
I
drop
told you
it
I
down.
will come
10
all
days.
the way down the field.
Mike.
What?
The only way that
Evening,
I'll do
everyone.
that
Evening.
is
No,
if
I'm talking about Zoom,
hold
not
on, Mike.
physically.
Mike, the
What's-
only way that I would do 30 days with those guys is after the 6th or 7th day and my wife kicked me out. I could do it from your freaking house.
Yeah. Well, I thought you wanted to go on Zoom. I didn't know you were actually want to come to Philly. You're crazy, dude.
Well,
So Mike is not telling you guys, so I'll go ahead and do it. Michael
Yeah,
got
'cause
to
I
go
know-
on a,
yeah, I
Michael
see
got to
you
go
trying
on a
to lead
balloon
him.
ride.
No, I feel ashamed, guys,
got
to
a
just
balloon ride.
plug myself when you're on somebody
Oh,
else's
go ahead.
show.
Go ahead.
Okay, hey there, hi there, ho there. I'm doing a show tonight, guys. And anyway, I got an awesome balloon ride. I have so much footage I have not been sharing. with the little pocket and the action camera. I actually do use them. I just
You
don't
went up in
share
a
the footage.
balloon.
I went up, and you got to understand, I'm a big fat guy that couldn't get out of my chair. So now the fat guy lost weight, got into a balloon, and went up. So you just got to hear the excitement of this stuff.
So when are you going to show all of this stuff?
I'm going to show
On
it
his
on
show
my
tonight.
Yeah, so my show tonight. But it's really cool. It's only like a 4 or 5 minute video.
Hey, Brant Ariels.
It's real. It's really real. I could not contain myself. It went from being scared to being, oh my God, to oh my God.
I got to watch this, and
was
Sharon
amazing.
was with him and telling him to look down, and he's freaking
Don't
out.
move. Don't move. Nobody move. What you don't understand is in a hot air balloon, if somebody moves, the thing sways. So I thought I was going to fall over.
It's for that reason I brought a drone and I keep my damn feet on the ground.
Yes, Lawrence. You can myself, man.
You can virtually live through him tonight when you watch it on his show. It's pretty amazing.
And you know what's messed up? You know what's real messed up?
Especially when he gets above the clouds.
I get on Mikey. I'll get on any steel roller coaster or metal roller coaster is out there, right? But you know the little trams that go across?
Get out, really?
If you want me to have a heart attack,
yes,
put me on one of those, because I was at an amusement park, Great Adventure, here in New Jersey one time, and to get to the other side of the park, I asked this little kid, how do you get from here to a certain ride? He says, oh, come on, mister, follow me. And he says, just wait right here and a car will come. And like a fool, I said, wait a minute, this looks like some kind of tram system. He says, no, come on, it's a short ride. So he gets in the car and he goes across. He gets in the car and he goes across. And the next car comes and I'm like, do I have to? And the guy's, look, you're holding up the line. So I get on it and we start going up and we go up and we go up. Now, I didn't know, and what the kid failed to tell me was this tram travels over the animal preserve that's in the park. So you look down, you see lions, you see animals laying
tigers
around.
and bears. Oh my!
And every time this cart, and keep in mind, I'm like this. Well, I'm breathing and the car's moving. I'm scared shit. I cursed that boy all the way across that ride. When he got off the other side, I said, you better not let me catch you.
Well, let me tell you something. If you think that's bad, I went skiing one time, and this was just one time. I told you guys, I lost weight a few times in my life, and this one particular time, I was only like 500 pounds, and I lost 180 pounds. And so 300 and whatever pounds I decided to go skiing. People are like, oh, it's not hard, whatever. So the way to lift brought you to the top is they pushed me up, you stand in a spot, and the freaking chair comes swinging around and hits you, and then you swing like this, and you're on it.
Right.
And it didn't go that well for me, is all I'm going to say. It swung around and hit me, and I was freaking holding and screaming.
Help me.
Oh, man. Let me just tell you, hold on. But I got to the top of the mountain. Guys, I got to the top of the mountain, then I didn't have skis. So, like, what the frig did I do? I dropped one ski on the bottom, the other ski while I was trying to get back on. So when I got to the top, I had 2 poles and boots. And I literally walked down the mountain like this, side by side. And anyway, that was my ski trip.
Well, see, you don't ever have to worry about that for me because I don't like the snow or the cold.
Yes, I love the snow.
The only time I ever went skiing, did you ever see the beginning of Wide World of Sports?
Yeah.
Guys coming down the hill.
Agony of defeat.
That is me.
Yep.
For my first time skiing.
That was it, brother. The agony of defeat. That's me too.
My buddy thought it was funny to take us through a double diamond, and I'm like,
double diamond. You get the black diamond. Yeah, I thought it was a good color. The black.
He's like, which is a big hill. That's all. He goes, it'll be fun.
Anything that's a diamond is scary.
So I make it to this trail, and I'm like, wow, I can't believe I made it. We were going so fast. I'm like, my hat was in my stomach. And all of a sudden I realized we're only at the top of the mountain. I thought we were at the bottom of the mountain now.
Right.
That was the trail to the mountain.
Right.
I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to die. And I'm trying to do what Mike said, go on step by step.
Yes.
And it's like all ice, and I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, but it was fun. I'll never forget it. I had the time of my life.
I was swearing at everybody that was skiing. I'm like, you people are sick. I want give me something with wheels. Like,
I mean,
I can guarantee you that will be definitely one way I will not die.
But
I'll never do that
It sounds funny, Mike, but
Uh-huh.
have you seen what happens to the human body when it hits a tree at 35, 45 miles per hour?
I
Been there.
I can imagine.
Been there.
Yeah, he's been there.
You grab onto it and you'll fling up in the air like this and then flip over and cartwheel. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Look, you can keep all the skiing, you can keep the trams. That's why I got a drone and I keep my damn feet on the ground. Plain and simple.
The positive thing about it, guys, is I was stoned when I did that. Oh man, I was wrecked, and so it was a big joke. And so to be that stoned and still remember it, it was a day. Like I said, they all weren't bad times.
Mike Roach says he went skiing when he was 15 and fell all the way down the mountain.
Yeah, there you go.
Let me explain something. That wide world of sports, agony of defeat, was one thing that said you're never going to ski in your life.
Yeah.
Because when they opened up that, and they should bring it back, and the guy went tumbling down the ramp and off the side.
That was me.
that was great.
Tell you, that was me, man.
Justin,
my whole family was watching and laughing as they passed.
I ski all the time.
Really? You're an avid skier? You look like a snowboarder, dude.
No, believe it or not, I never snowboard. I ski only.
Get out of here.
Now, the other thing I've never done is roller skate or ice skate.
Ice skating's not cool too.
I ice skated
ice skating, and I'm not trying skiing.
Hey, Twan says, are we talking about the Skydio? Twan, we spoke about the Skydio, but you got here a little late, unfortunately.
Right. So hold on, guys. Let me get back into the Skydio for a minute, if you don't mind. Who likes it? Do you like it, Herman?
You want to know what? I like it. Yes, I like it. But to be honest, I'm going to tell you, I can incorporate some of that work into what I do with a camera drone.
Yeah.
Okay, because you could have this thing flying around. All you have to do is just lock it on a target. You don't have to lock it on yourself.
No.
My problem is when that thing hit return to home.
See, I don't know.
I have a question here.
What does it need to return to home when it follows you?
Most drones do.
Good point.
Good point. Most drones do, if not all. But is anybody not aware of the fact that it does have a controller?
Yeah, you're right.
Yes, it does.
But it doesn't come with a controller. I think you have to.
It doesn't come with the beacon either.
Yeah, you got to buy the beacon and the controller.
You can make it follow you without the beacon, but it's better with the beacon.
Yes. Supposedly through your phone. Once you activate it, once you take off, it goes to a certain height.
But you got
just like auto takeoff.
2 miles with the controller.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't think I would trust that.
Yeah.
There was a time where you had a
3DR solo,
and you trust that after a while, right?
That's true. What's up, Big Matt? All you need is your phone and it can return to home. You know what? To be honest, I like it, Mikey. Answering your question, I do like it. And it's a very good, from what I understand, for $1,000, that's cool. Yeah. But I'm not that active to have a drone like that.
Yeah, that's it. It's one of them tools in the bag that you're only going to use once in a while. So I do understand that.
Right. Now, if you're at a motocross race and you want to focus on one driver, I can see using that drone.
Not even that.
Okay.
The video capabilities can open up.
Yes.
You just have to be more,
You got to be more active. You got to be.
You got to have more of an imagination.
Okay. You send it to the football.
Brace yourself for bicycle motorcycle videos.
It's not even just that. This is other things. Like right now, you'll take a camera drone and you'll go up and you'll do a video flying past and looking at a bunch of buildings and lights, and that's cool and it's fine, and a lot of people like it. Right. But there's other things that you look at that other people do, and you're like, wow, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Because you haven't released yourself yet.
Right.
I'm waiting for the first person to do a video with the Skydio drone and their dog.
And here's the other thing, guys. Don't forget that our DJI drones do have that capability. It ain't as good as the Skydio, I'm sure. But if you're out in the open area, like if I'm going to be walking down a main street and I want a drone to follow me, my Mavic 2s will do it. They got sensors all over the freaking place.
Well, listen, your
No,
Mavic
no,
2,
it's totally different. They'll stop.
Yes, yeah, it's not going to do it as good.
They're
It's
not
gonna do it as
designed to.
no, not
Nobody
unless you put your
designed to
Mavic 2 in APAS mode.
correct. In APAS mode, it does go around stuff.
It does
doesn't
go.
stop.
Now, I have seen the DJI Mavic 2s in APAS mode
Yep.
do
Not the
something
same.
forward and do something backwards, but it's a more calculated move.
It's not the
Correct.
same.
It's more
And-
calculated. You can tell it's calculating.
And I have seen
Supposi-
them get stuck too.
Supposedly,
Not
the
like
computer.
Skydio.
The sensor can't read and process the same because it's not allowed to.
Right, right. So it's a much different system on DJI as opposed to Skydio. Skydio has a dedicated processor for calculating all of these obstacles.
Well, again, once again,
Hey
this
guys,
is-
I got to jump out real quick. I'm going to come right back. I'll be right back.
All right, man.
I'm having some
Goodbye.
having some
opinion-
glitching problems.
Nice meeting
My-
you, Curtis.
my opinion is, come the new year, watch DJI. They'll be releasing something and try. And it's sad. I agree with Herman. All they need to do is just send an update to our drones now, and we
Yes,
probably have.
Yes,
That's all they
and
need to
proof
do.
of that.
No, you have
proof
to
of
change
that
the
is
processor.
proof of that is on Wednesday night. On Wednesday night, I did show the sketch drawing for the Mavic 3, which will have full APAS running at all times. What's up? How
What's
are you,
up, man?
Hadley?
What's going on? What's going on? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you fine, man.
What's up, Pat?
Processors and what you have now.
Up here, Ali.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
So I'm expecting you to clear that whole desk off back there and get like this assembly line thing going for the winter.
Of these?
He's been busy, brother. Look.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I sent you a message on Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, I got it. I was just I've been depressed today, man. I'm not even gonna lie.
Sorry to
Went
hear
to
that.
go get in my truck, and you know how the Crossfire is, the big antenna. I had this hanging around my neck, and I used to have like this module adapter that went here, and I bumped it when I opened the door, and it busted all the little tabs off on the back of my
Oh, so
transmitter.
now you don't have you need to get a new Crossfire unit.
So I spliced this, made this so I don't have to use the adapter, and I'm waiting for some Duralock to show up here at my house. And I'm going to Duralock this son of a gun to the back of my transmitter
Mhm.
so nothing breaks, and then this just plugs in.
Okay.
Wow.
So I finagled this so it'll work. This is a balance lead for a 4-cell battery, and it plugs right in.
And it works right, and it works fine.
It works fine. Yeah, I powered it up. I made sure a quad armed, and I did all this while
The
my friends
wires
were
don't
flying.
get hot or anything.
No, and that's the thing is it's only 7 volts or whatever, 6 volts that
Okay.
comes off the transmitter. And I did this while my friends were flying because I don't want to be stuck without flying.
Now, what do you think? What do you think about that new Skydio drone? Since you're strictly,
Oh, I'm
FPV.
buying one. I'm gonna buy one as soon as I have the money. Yeah. Are you
But
kidding me?
But
I
it's
want to
not-
see if the
it's-
thing's gonna chase my quad. I'm gonna throw my 7-inch quad out there, and I'm gonna tell it to chase that thing. And if it
That should
don't,
be
I'm gonna take it
interesting.
back.
and see which one comes back.
Hey, Mike, to answer that, it only goes 36 miles per
37
hour.
miles an hour. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
So
But
yeah,
it
so-
should
can't do
should
that.
chase my
Can't do that,
long range
Mike.
quad.
Okay,
Yeah.
provided you cruise and not
Yeah,
zoom.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's
I'm back.
I mean that quad. Hey,
Yeah,
Curtis,
it's a
how's
good
it going?
tool. It's a good tool to have in your bag. I mean, now that he can use that footage in his videos.
Mhm.
Awesome
Now,
tool.
Lawrence, Mike Rose says that Skydio can follow me running from a bear. I said it only goes 36 miles per hour, so I'll be too far away for it to keep up. If chased by a bear, I'm gonna be moving a hell of a lot faster. Than
Right. Curtis. So I planned on signing your quad in person up there in Seattle.
Oh, cool. When you coming up?
So, my wife and I have to put her dog down,
Oh,
and
be
we're gonna
right
take
back.
like a week-long trip. And I told Summer I wanted to show her fall up there in the Northwest because we lived in Oregon, but I wanted to show her Washington. And
Oh,
up
there
where
you go.
you're at, I spent a lot of time up there. So I felt that would probably be best to sign it in person. And if you want to do a video or something, I'm down. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
cool. It's
And
just
go
got to be
for-
the weekend.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Through the
Whenever.
week, my schedule through the week is just freaking impossible. Just ask Michael.
I understand.
Yeah. I don't talk to him at all until the weekends.
Right.
Well,
Yeah,
he sends
messages
me
me
messages, but he
Yeah.
never gets.
You get a
anything back.
message back and it's pretty brief. Oh, got to drive, or oh, got to go to work. Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
If you get something back.
Right.
Yeah.
So Novice quads, this one's yours. I'm gonna be building this one for you. And
Dude, I gotta tell you, you're doing such an awesome job, Hadley. I mean,
thanks,
you're
man.
so
Like
tight, man. So tight. Such
every
beautiful-
time you say that, I'm like, is that a good thing?
No, that's a
Like a
good thing,
tiger.
brother.
Tight, like a tiger.
Tight. I mean, they're almost break proof. I mean, unless you let me fly.
Yeah, and well, no, because I have crashed mine. If you hit concrete or solid metal object or something that's like solid, it's
Yeah.
gonna break.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing gonna stop it from breaking. But
I love
I mean,
the
it's
race wire. Did such a nice job, man.
yeah. I mean, the soldering job is not too bad. See if I can get this thing to zoom in or come clear.
Yeah, really professional.
Come on,
dude. Very professional looking.
stupid damn camera.
So Hadley, did you see that earlier when I had Drone Racing League on Zoom?
I did. I was watching you fly, and I'm like, you got to keep it level and keep that forward momentum. Like I'm all coaching you, and you can't even hear me.
I know. I need to get another monitor because when I have that on, I can't see the chat. So I need to do a dual monitor thing.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. Or you reduce the size of your game to a smaller, to a smaller window instead of it being full screen.
I'll probably have to. You'll have to show me how to do that.
Yeah, because
yeah.
I've been trying to get lift off to not go to full screen mode, and I do know
It's in
there's
the
a way
settings.
there is a way you can switch it out of that.
Yes. Yeah. It should be a hotkey on the keyboard or in the settings when you're like going to go into the game, like to play.
Yeah.
Go to the settings and it'll say like, do you
I'm gonna
want
check. I'm
full
gonna actually
screen?
check that out in the morning because I decided every morning that I
You're
get
right.
up and I have free time while I'm listening to the news, I'm gonna get in some stick time.
Yeah. And I know Justin just left, but I have his quad right back there that can be built. It's you see that right there?
Justin's
there.
quad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wants one. So 170 plus shipping. I'm not trying to make anything on these. I am going to be doing another run though. The next run is going to be some epic shit.
Okay.
So
Oh, wait a minute. My stuff's epic.
no, it really is. But the reason I'm saying epic is because I got such a good deal on some Armaton Rooster frames, and
Yeah,
they
thank
have
you,
the warranty
Hadley,
with
for
them, so that
waiting.
they're going to be the warranty will be passed on to whoever buys them. Like my
What's up,
buddy's
Night
shop
Train?
will write the receipt.
Oh, it's
for
called
you.
windowed mode.
Hey, Night Train.
Is that now Night Train? Is that for liftoff? Which is what I have, because if it is, I appreciate it very much, and I'll probably check it out before I go to bed.
Yep, that's that sounds right, actually, guys. Even on Velocidrone.
Even
It's,
on Velocidrone, it's the same. It's the same
It's
thing.
same kind of a saying, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And that's like a really big deal when you're going to go fly. Like if you don't have a powerful computer, if you have an okay computer, if you make the window screen or the window size smaller, it will run smoother. So a lot of people don't know that when they go to play and they're like, it's all slow motion. Oh yeah, it's because the computer doesn't have a great graphics card in it. Processor's not fast or whatever.
And hold on, Hadley. Speaking about graphics cards, Justin, I need to step up my game.
What?
Okay. Can you hear me, Justin? I see you there chewing.
I hear you.
Oh, I need a graphics card, man. We'll talk in the future, because from what I understand, everyone has a faster graphics card than me.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Slow poke, man. You're a slow poke, brother.
I don't have a very fast.
Well, you want to know
graphics
what?
card.
Justin built my system. I have a good system. My graphics plays 4K at 30,
Okay.
but about every 15 to 20 seconds, it'll hiccup.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
But
Justin,
other
do you
than
have
that,
any
it's
20
fine. But
series?
Huh?
Do you have any 20 series on hand?
what happened?
I'm not on hand, but a lot
Later, Twan.
What do you have? Because I'll buy one from you if you have like a 2080. I would love to have a 2080 or even a 2070.
See, I wouldn't want it because
Why? I want that.
because if you think about it, they came out with the 2080 series too quick because they already had like the 1080 Ti.
Right.
It's a powerful card already, and they just made
Yeah.
this. The only difference with the 2080s, they do the ray tracing.
Yeah,
Not
that's what I
all-
want. The ray
Not
tracing.
all games.
Yeah,
benefit from
support that.
I want the 4265.
Yeah, I mean, because I got, and it's funny too because it's all about how big your what is, because I have a 1080 now and I don't need anything else. But
Excuse
there's
me while I whip this out.
but it's something about you. I guess you feel like you want to constantly future-proof yourself. I have to get that bigger one.
It's hard to do when the computer year is only 6 months.
Yes, it
Well,
really is.
right
dude.
now, it's like I'm running a 1070. Regular, I'm running a
GTX
TI.
1080 is
And you're
great.
fine, right?
That's what
I'm
you
fine.
have.
open
Steve
socket-
Carpenter says he has a
open socket
GTX
little
1080, Mikey.
Yeah, that's what I have. That's a.
I'm-
an
So,
open
Nvidia.
Justin, what will I need to get rid of that hiccup in 4K at 60?
You need what I have: dual 2080, dual
Yeah.
2060 cards.
Yes, that's what I want. That's what I want. I
You
want
liquid cooled
that.
on those?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yes, liquid cooled.
Are
let me start
yours are Curtis?
yeah.
Okay.
This is Justin's toy that he gets
Oh,
bored and
man.
drains the liquid out of and puts back, takes apart and puts together.
Oh, I love it.
Now,
bro. I
With,
love
keep
with
in
me, I
mind-
like radiators, so I'm running a
Yeah.
240 and a 360 on the back.
Yeah, I was actually looking at building my PC because I haven't built a
I didn't
PC
do
in
I didn't
like
do all the
10
lights
years.
and stuff. I thought that was a little overkill for
And
me.
how are you doing that? Are you moving your webcam? Is that what you're
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
What I plan to do is that I'm getting a digital SRL. They have Elgato have this adapter. It's called a 4K capture, where you can actually use any camera and plug it into your computer. Use that as an actual webcam.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
wire-
like what I did
wireless-
with the Arduinos.
Is that
on,
wirelessly?
No, it's just that I could use my pretty much my digital
Any cam,
camera. and I could
GoPro.
put like a
Oh, I
24
got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
I could
Okay.
put a 24 millimeter lens and pretty much then I could show the whole background and everything.
And see, Hadley,
Mhm.
I could finally have a home for this session right
Yeah.
here. You
Yeah.
send that bird.
The
Curtis, did you get that
the
other
session
package
is gold.
yesterday?
Everyone
No.
wants these things. You can't get them no more.
You didn't get the
Oh.
second package?
I
No,
want a
not yet.
session.
It was
I have
supposed
a
to
quick
be there
question for
Sat-
you too on this
Yeah.
Horus stuff. Are they in the States?
Can't really see it.
They are the distributor for
saw it.
FR
I saw
Sky,
lights.
Stop moving the
so
camera.
possibly
Leave it
not.
there.
I
I
saw
can't get
lights
the
might be
camera to
really
get
quick.
That's where I buy all of my FR Sky stuff is from them.
How
From
long does it
where?
usually take them to get to?
Where do you get
Mm,
your stuff
10,
from?
10 to 14 days.
Okay,
Where
we're
do you
10
get your
days
Horus?
and
stuff?
they haven't.
Horace
We're 10
RC.
days and they haven't shipped yet.
You're at
You
10
gonna
days
put a
and it's
link?
not shipped?
Yep.
I can. Is it going to be in this chat? Because it won't let me do any links in the live chat.
Well, if you type something, I can make you one of those guys now that you're on the panel, because that's the only way you get a blue wrench, by being on
All
the
right.
panel.
All right. 1 second.
Hint, hint, Night Train, Rick Halber, and the rest of you guys. I don't care if you don't have anything to talk about. You want a blue wrench, you got to get on the panel. And Night Train, you're in our new group here in New York. Those guys, New York City. I still want to do that FPV section. It's just I need to have a meeting with the administrators sometime this week. I was thinking about tomorrow night, but I've been literally going for the last 2 days. Yesterday morning, I left, got up at 5 to leave for work at 7, got home,
It keeps pulling them down. Damn it. There we go.
got home and went to a kid's party. And from there, got home at 11, went to sleep at 12 to get back up at 4. There's
Aw,
Justin's system.
dude.
Just to show you how much of a loser I am, this was 6 months ago.
What?
Ah.
What do you mean? Are you talking bad about yourself? Don't do that, man.
No, I'm just saying. I
Yeah, and they rebuilt it. No, dude,
Negative's got to
love
go.
I like this. shit.
Oh, dude, I'm
So,
Yeah, you
loving
can't-
Yeah,
that.
you
you
can't be
shoot-
negative about yourself when you do
can't
stuff
shoot
like
yourself
that, man.
down. Unacceptable.
It is. It is.
And
You
I
always
actually-
got to stay positive and have at least a little bit of.
And you want to know what? My wife, hold on, you're right, Hadley, because my wife tells me that all the time. She's like, "You're such a naysayer." No, I'm a realist. But I've come to find out words have power.
Mhm.
Words do have power.
They
If
can
you
they can
say
ruin your
something-
dreams.
If you
Your own
talk
words
positive,
can ruin your
if
dreams,
you
man.
talk positive and you think positive and you dream positive, positive things happen.
Yep.
If you have negative people and negative things around you, guess what's going to freaking happen?
Yeah,
And all of you know,
100%.
all of you have experienced that.
I
Oh,
do
yeah.
agree with that.
You know, so
Right.
I am a firm believer of that. As too late, it took me at 54 to figure that shit
Yeah.
out.
Same here, brother.
Yeah, and I'm sure we go through our phases of where we feel like, it doesn't matter what I say, it's just going to be this outcome, and
All
it
right,
ends up
Hadley.
being that
Hadley,
outcome.
to make
Yeah.
it official, I'm giving you your blue wrench, but to make it official now, you got to do a drop with us. The way we do our drop is we go Sunday nights with those guys, is sponsored by, and we hesitate for
Those
half a
guys.
second, and everyone goes, those
Mr.
guys.
Crowley.
All right.
Okay, so
Cool.
I gave you your blue wrench. Now we can. You guys ready for a drop?
I'm ready.
For it.
Okay. Come on, Mr. Crawley, let's do it. Go for it.
Those guys.
No, man, no.
Come on. What a lover guy.
Where's Val to mute you? All right, never mind. Sunday nights with those guys is sponsored by.
Those guys.
Guys.
There we go. All right, it's
You
official.
caught me off guard.
It's official.
I was miles away.
Hadley,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now. I can see a golf ball 100 yards away and tell whether it's a golf ball or a feather in the grass, but I can't read a restaurant menu. Thus, the reason why I'm not building my own shit. But if I see you're building your own stuff, but if, like Justin said, if we were to ship you stuff from New York,
Mm-hmm.
we need to work out some kind of price arrangement.
It would cost you. It would cost you.
We're not going to discuss the price range here, but
Yeah.
Justin and I got some shit to send you.
Well, so here's the thing. If you guys have already bought in this stuff, that's fine. But if you need the stuff and you're going to be buying it, let me get it for you.
No. This is
Yeah.
This is stuff that may need a new PDB or something like that.
Okay.
Simple
Yeah.
stuff
So you need
like that.
you need repairs done.
Yeah.
I get a lot of stuff for drone drops, so I have tons of extra stuff. So
Mhm. Oh yeah. No. At one point, I was getting 3 quad boxes at a time, just because I wanted to make sure I had 3 of everything that they sent me.
yeah.
Well, guys,
I got sick of giving
come on.
T-shirts away and stuff, man.
Oh, I hear you.
Yeah, they're throwing hats and T-shirts in there.
Oh yeah. That and don't for like what was it? FPV crate. Here, let's send you a hat that don't even fit your kid.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I'm afraid to get a quad box, because everyone else gets props. Justin gave me some motors that he got one time.
Oh,
Everyone gets cool stuff, and it'll be my luck that the very first box they decide to give me a nail clipper.
I have enough.
No, they won't send you
I got
crap.
props. I got
That or the T-shirt won't fit.
Dude, I
Right.
need
Yeah,
props.
that's a given right
Small
there.
T-shirt.
cyclones or
I need props.
Popo props. Yep.
look. These
Do
are
you
these are,
do you
these are
guys
from
run
Banggood.
Popo motors?
What's that?
These are
Does it-
props from Banggood.
Oh
These are
wow.
regular basic props, nothing crazy.
I've heard about Popo motors. I've always wanted to try them, the little snap ones. That has to
Yeah.
be
Oh, got
awesome,
stuff in
man.
his box right
I
here.
like
Right.
the look.
Until you hit a tree or clip a branch and the prop
Oh,
comes
they
off.
fly off? No,
It
do
comes
they?
off.
No,
It's
that
plastic.
sucks.
It's plastic. Plastic flexes, and if it's bolted down, it just bends the end. It doesn't pop it off of the shaft.
Oh no!
And think
So
if you're
they're-
doing a long range flight and you got a Popo prop and you clip something and you're like a mile up that mountain, you're like,
you're done. You're done.
I don't want to go up there.
You're done. Oh my god, dude! I never
Yes.
thought about that.
Yes, it's
Why didn't they
perfect for
think
park
about
flying.
that? Why
Well,
did
they did, and they have a one now that has like a screw lock, so it keeps it the ball pushed out.
Okay.
But the prop's gonna flex, and it's just a little tiny nub that's holding that prop on there. So if it
well, then
flexes
you know what? I would still buy them. I just would use them for like park
Exactly.
flying,
That's exactly what all my friends do
yeah.
now.
Because it is nice, Hadley, to just snap on one. I mean,
So
that's
they're
Yes.
good for
no
so they're,
freaking wrench.
so they're good for a warm-up bird then.
Yeah.
Well, they're
oh,
good for flying. I mean, the
Yeah.
motors, there's nothing really wrong with the motors, but don't take them on a long adventure kind of flight, you know.
In other
If
words,
you're
don't
just
hit
going for your
anything.
3-minute cruise in the park, you're going to be fine. Yeah.
Okay.
You might have to go
Okay,
for a walk
right.
if you clip something and lose a prop.
Does it happen every time you clip something? I mean, is it
Mm,
pretty much every time, or is that your experience with it? Or
so my buddy runs them, and today I saw 3 props come off out of like 20
Really?
batteries.
oh yeah,
Wow.
that's
But he
What did
gets real
hit?
close, man. He'll fly like the little play structure there, and he goes through like the little tunnel and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah,
So if
that's
he
cool.
I
clips
need
that,
that
it's
link
a
again to
hard.
those batteries that you sent me.
Oh yeah, ChinaHobbyline.com.
I bet you.
Oh,
that's
hey
still-
guys,
I forgot.
tomorrow, China Hobby Line on the 4S 120s and
I don't want to hear
100s.
about
is now-
sales.
Right, 2 for 1.
No, I don't want to hear
Well,
about that.
oh, they
Uh,
had
Link, hold
I
on.
know.
I
Mikey
can
needs
always-
batteries.
I can always use
He knows he
cells,
needs
but I'm-
batteries if he wants to fly his FPV rig, so he doesn't want to hear us.
Why,
yeah.
Mike
And
says
I already
fly his
know. I
FPV
love the guy to death, but he don't listen. Fly both.
Mike, I know. Why aren't you flying both?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't want to fly both.
Yes, you do.
The
Yes, you do.
brain's not. I need
Oh,
help.
you got it, man. You're a pilot.
I know. No, I can fly, but I don't want to set it all up again.
It's not. It's faster. It's
The
fast
frick-
now.
Is it with the controller? And I
Got some
forget
popo
you gotta put
props
it
and new
Mikey,
goggles.
Mikey. Now, hey Mike. Now, when you
Yeah.
get a bind and fly,
in-
it
no,
binds
I
and
got
fly-
drones.
Hold on, it binds and flies on the first bind.
Stop it, Lawrence.
But you gotta plug the battery, hold the thing, and then with your left foot, push the button,
No,
and
no,
then
you
hit
don't.
start, and then you're bound. You're
Making it
bound.
harder than it is.
And then it's like, well, wait, which one? Do I plug the battery, hit the button, and then screen bind? Or screen bind, plug the battery, and then hit the thing? Which one do I do first? Oh, FR Sky. Yeah, FR Sky. You plug the battery, hit the button, and then screen start. But Fly Sky, no. Fly Sky, you plug the
Now,
battery.
see, that's your mistake.
Start.
That's your mistake right there. Just
I'm
go FR
screaming.
Sky. Just go
FR
FR Sky. I only mess with XM Plus receivers and RXSR receivers. And I admit, when I
You know what I'm
first got,
talking about too, don't you? Because
What?
they're both different.
Mike.
You know what I'm talking about.
Mike,
yes,
don't-
yes,
Don't listen to him, Mike.
yes, I know what you're talking about because I have a Fly Sky radio here. My very
Yeah,
first
same
bird,
here. Same
my
here.
very first bird, Mike, was a Wizard
I
X220.
got that same controller.
Okay,
It's pieces,
and-
but I got it.
This came with it. Right now, it's a paperweight because I don't have
Yes.
any protocols that run this anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
You
Now,
know,
what
so
about the rest of those things you got?
the
lined
rest
up?
of these, this
Got
jumper
the
right here,
jumper.
I'm
Uh-huh.
actually going to give this away.
He's got the
Right.
Turnigy.
I'm going to give this jumper away though.
Well, what about the rest of them drones there? Which one of those fly?
Which one of them?
Other than the
All right,
In other words, Herman said,
One,
"What do you
hold on,
mean?"
Herman. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one, and that one. Four of 7 fly. 3 of them are paperweights.
Herman, you'll get sick if I showed you.
No. I'm just trying to show you something.
Now, keep in
Stop
mind,
it, Mike.
when
Lawrence
Herman-
has had a problem with every bird that
that
he
is true. When Herman
except
saw
for the
me
last
getting it-
one that he got
when
there.
Herman saw me getting into FPV, I actually opened up one right here in front of him, and out of the box, it didn't work.
Right.
Then they said
Oh,
they sent
yeah.
me, but they sent me a
Happens.
replacement.
But see,
Happens all the time.
here's the problem I have with that. To somebody who's not into it, if you're trying to introduce me to this, I'm
Yeah.
looking at this shit as junk.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What if
Hey,
you
Michael?
spent that money
He has
and
to
you
get
got to
a,
Michael,
research it for 6 months?
Herman needs to get a house flyer.
Yes, he
Play
does.
with that.
Michael,
That's
you
all
stick
I
to your
do is-
guns, Michael. You know, there's
Not
a
the
thing-
not the tello.
there's a thing that happens among people.
Where did Hadley
If
go?
one guy is
His
dynamic
picture
enough
froze, and then he was
to
out.
convince everybody to
question for
jump
him.
off the bridge because it'll be fun, 90% of the population will jump off the bridge because he said it was going to be fun.
And
Exactly.
you know what, Paul? Half of them won't find it to be fun on the way down.
That's right.
Mike, let's just do what we talked about with the drones and do what you said you were gonna do.
Hold on, let me bind my thing.
Wait.
Hold on. Do I plug the battery in?
Oh God.
Or which one do I do first? Guys, a fries guy.
You turn on the remote first.
Hold on.
do
Turn
that.
on the remote. Okay, turn on
And
the
stand on one leg and hop like a chicken.
Okay, and then I'll plug the battery in. Honey, plug the battery in. I gotta get a pen to hit the little tiny button because you can't see the button. Where's the button? Don't hit the metal, it'll short. Don't hit the metal, it'll short.
That's true. That is so true.
That's what I had to deal with.
I found that out the hard way.
Me too. Smoke. Why is he smoking?
No, nobody.
Magic smoke.
Nobody. No, but hold on. Nobody told me.
Cost me money. How's it magic?
No one ever told me when you bind things, you should use a wooden tip or a plastic tip.
Yes,
and
me
I pulled
neither.
out a paper clip.
Me
The
too.
first drone I tried to bind, I touched it. I touched the bind button, and it slipped off the bind button and said, "Psst,"
I
and
thought
that was it.
Like, hey,
That was
smoke.
it. It just said, "Psst," and it was over. I
Not
put
worked.
everything down.
Oh,
I
you were
walked
smart.
away, and my wife said,
smart.
"What's the matter?" And I said, "Oh, nothing." And
You
then
were
when she
smart.
looked on my desk, she
right
saw she saw it. Looked that I burnt it out.
Lawrence, I spent the next 2 weeks wondering why my drone didn't fly. So you were good.
Oh, get out of here!
Oh, yeah, testing everything. What's the matter? Don't try it. Calling companies. You sent me something broke. Then I realized I saw something about magic smoke. I thought, I didn't know. I hit it. I saw smoke, and I'm like, could that be with it? And then I started to read. I fried it out. I went, you kidding me? Too freaking.
Yeah, well, there's.
I didn't know.
Get
I
a
don't
whole
know
lot of
nothing.
help. I didn't get a whole lot of help in the beginning either, Mike.
Me neither, dude. Thank God for Joshua Barwell. He saved me a good year of my life, but I still had already wasted about 6 months before I ran into him. And then at least I got past the binding part. But, oh, dude, I used to dread when it was like, bind your drone. Oh, no. Oh, please. I don't want to bind it. I don't want to bind it.
Oh, it
I
takes
used to
2 minutes.
fear binding my drone.
What's that, Crawley?
It takes 2 minutes. Not even.
Not even. Yeah. Now it's not a big thing now, but in the beginning I used because there's a right combination. You got to do it in the right combination.
Well, that's the same thing with your camera drone. With your camera
I
drone,
hit the on button. That's it.
when your
Got some
camera
batteries
drone, it's
that
the
are on
same
sale.
process.
I got some batteries that are on sale right now. They're going to go off sale tomorrow, so I need to make sure I'm buying.
What
them.
are they? 4 cells?
Well, they are.
Because right now I only have 8 4 cells, and I could use about 3 to
They're
4 more.
1500 milliamp, 14.8 volt, 4 cell.
That's
100
what I use.
So that's the right ones to buy for this quad.
Yes, definitely.
How much
20
are they?
$25.49. You buy one, you get one free.
Yeah, that's
Okay, that sounds about right. Usually they have prices anywhere from about $23 to $26 for 2
it's good
of that class battery, of that particular class, 1300 milliamp, 14.8 volt, etc.
It's good.
Well, this one's
Channel Hobby.
1500. This one's 1500 milliamp. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, 15, you're fine. You're good.
Is that trying the hobby line, Curtis?
Chobby Highline.
Yeah, it's good till tomorrow.
Yep. So I'm gonna order right now.
All right, guys, I get ahead.
There you go.
All right, Mr.
Okay,
Crawley.
good night.
Hey, Curtis, I have 2 1300 milliamps, and believe it or not, there's only 2 different shapes that they have out there. This long one and the short one. They will both do fine. 1500 will give you a little more zip when you press that throttle, but other than that, and
Longer flight time.
Yeah, and a longer flight time.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I thought the C rating meant the zip.
Yeah, you get 120 C rating.
Yeah,
Woo!
yeah.
Oh, these are 100 C rating.
Oh,
You're fine. You're fine. You don't
I
need
get
nothing that.
120.
Put
You
it
don't
this
even
way.
need 100.
Put it this way, Curtis. You don't need anything that when you punch it, you go, where the hell did it go?
Yeah. and Curtis, after 3 minutes, you're done flying anyway. So, that's all you need.
No, 8 minutes.
8 minutes. Wow, you're getting
There
8
we
minutes
go.
on your drone,
I
Mr.
get like
Crowley?
5 minutes out of it.
No, the
Oh,
force cell. Remember, Mikey? You were
It's
saying, how
three-
did I get 5 minutes?
Hey,
The
Mr.
store,
Crowley,
I
it's,
was cruising slow.
it's,
That's because I was cruising
it's
slow. If
3
you fly,
minutes, but it feels like 8.
stop it, Paul.
Paul, someday you might want to try it too.
All right, is anyone going? Is
Mr.
anyone
Crowley, put
going
money
live
down.
after me?
He put money down on the goggles, Mr. Crowley, DJI goggles. Yeah, he's gonna have the little.
Nice.
Yeah, what's this? Oh,
You got me mixed up with the wizard.
That's all you're.
You know
What is this,
Two
Justin?
things.
Justin.
Herman's.
Justin's working on his studio.
Oh wait,
doing-
that's Herman's machine. Yeah, I was about to
Hold on a
say.
second.
I remember the keyboard.
Yo, hold on. Stop showing everybody my stuff.
He said, "Stop." You're right. He built Herman's machine right there.
Ah, sweet brother, sweet.
He's like, "Yo, hold up! You're showing everybody what I got."
Still looking around like
nobody's
who's
stuff.
coming in through my
This is
window.
stuff I built.
Very nice.
You noticed that, huh, Hadley? He's like, "Wait a minute,
I
I heard
watching
something."
this.
You're making me want to build, dude. You're making
Justin,
me want
we
to
got
What's
build.
up, Daddy 13? Daddy at 13.
Papi! How
Justin,
you doing, Papi?
Hey, he had a stroke 4 days ago.
Hey, that puppy's back.
Daddy at 13 had a stroke 4 days ago.
Is he okay?
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
He's
He's
recovering.
Herman.
Woo.
My goodness, man. I hope you're okay.
Lawrence crying about his
He
machine
is
not being up to
back.
par.
Drone yo. Who's your drone
Gotta
yo?
get What I get, what I have.
Everybody say a
Now-
prayer for Daddy at 13.
Yes, most definitely.
I will keep him in my prayers. Yes.
You'll be in my
Definitely,
prayers, man.
definitely. Listen, guys, that's about it. It's
Hey, hold
7
on a second.
p.m. I don't know who's going live, but it's been a long weekend.
And I was fighting with my internet. My internet crashed, and I'm like,
Yeah, everyone
here
was like,
going.
what happened? See, hey, Mikey, right
Yes.
there. Justin and I started on the same day. That's my
Wow.
wizard.
Yep.
that's what I started with.
Me
My
too.
second wizard.
Me
My
too.
second one, because the first one went bye-bye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blew away.
Look
And-
at the
and
freaking
dude,
ESP.
I had a
It's
set-
so great.
I had a session 5 on it, and
Wow.
I said, "Oh, I don't need to cut the GPS on. What do I need GPS on the camera for?
Yeah.
Because when you lose it, you freaking find it." Well,
Yeah.
guess what? I didn't cut it on, so I didn't find it.
It's only 10 feet into the woods right there.
So just Hadley, what do you
Yeah.
like better, a bottom flyer or a top flyer as far as the
Uh,
batteries?
Battery, okay, so let me
That's kinda
explain this. When I first started,
Yeah.
I tried to fly top carry and it didn't work out so well.
Why?
I switched to a bottom carry for
Okay.
like 8 months and got the better feel of really what the quad's going to do.
Does it have to do with the lower
geometry is.
center of gravity?
No, it's not the lower center of gravity. It's the fact that it's all compacted and it's balanced inside of one little area instead of it being balanced out throughout a
That's what you
plate.
caught. That's what you caught.
That's the one I just did. Yep.
Okay.
Nice
Oh,
little
cool.
cruise liner.
Cruise ship.
So-
You
So
know
what-
what? I
what
told
do you
hey,
prefer,
later,
Hadley?
Steve. I told
Now I fly top
Hey,
carry
Steve.
now, but I
Yeah,
spent
man.
a year flying bottom carry so I
You
could
know-
learn.
You know, my favorite girlfriend was a topper. She liked to be on top.
She
That
likes
was
to be the top.
I met
Hey
one.
Hadley, I want to confirm real quick because I'm fixing to
Yeah.
order these batteries. The Black
Yeah, they
Series
are it.
1500
Yep.
milliamp, 14.8 volt, 4S,
You want to see what they look like? I've got some.
100C.
Yes,
correct?
they're amazing. My first flight with them was full impressions of, wow, that's a lot of power for how small this
Sold at the
battery is.
warehouse.
Hey, EBR, sorry you came in late, bro.
Who makes the battery? What's,
Hey,
what's
Justin,
China
the
Hobby
you
line,
upgrade Lawrence
Really?
computer.
14?
I got
What's
that-
the size of it?
That's
How
a viewing
big? 1500?
contract, man.
1500.
You
Yep.
upgrade his, you got to upgrade me too, man.
Would they get
Oh.
smaller, Hadley? Is that what they're
Yours
doing?
doesn't
now?
need upgrading.
It's energy
Yours doesn't
density.
need
Let me
upgrading.
let me
I
go
know
grab
it
my
don't
batteries.
need
I'll be
upgrading,
right
but
back
you
so I can show you
got
this.
that
Everything is guaranteed. All repairs are guaranteed for a year.
Justin, I just need a better graphics card so my 4K at 60 will stop hiccuping.
Yes, and I would like maybe a better, more cores. I need a CPU. If you got an i9, I'd love that.
That sound good, Justin.
Yeah, i9.
Yeah,
I
Listen.
come out of the room all hot. My wife's like, "What happened now? Did the computer
What's
die?"
up, Rojo? Val's life
Lunch
just went
bag.
live, guys. You guys are gonna transfer over.
Okay.
Oh, 16.
Here you go, Lawrence. This is
How was
you
that?
get this.
Well, Curtis, what time are
Inexpensive
you
as
and
hell
Michael
right
going
there.
on tonight?
We're
That's
shooting for 9.
that's
9 o'clock.
really Justin. That's cutting
9 to
into my
10:30
FPV
boy.
money.
So hold
You're
on a
cutting
second.
into my FPV money,
All right, you
Justin.
got to make priorities.
Yeah, you do.
All right, so you're
What are you
saying,
doing?
all right, all right, okay. How about this? As a birthday gift to
wow.
myself,
Right.
we'll get. Oh, hey,
I get them flushed.
Curtis, those are the batteries he's talking about.
So
Okay.
this is the old 1300 100C from
Wow.
China Hobby Line, and you know, and it's smaller maw than this one, and I'll just turn them,
Can I ask you a question,
Bigger.
Hadley, real quick?
and it's heavier. Yeah,
You get rid of your balance wires, right?
No. Why
You
would
take your balance wires off?
no?
Oh,
Why
no,
would you eat
okay,
Why
okay.
would you take them
never.
off?
You never
gotta
take
charge.
these off.
I didn't
you
see
need-
it. No, I
You
didn't
need
see
those.
it.
Yeah,
I
you
don't.
need to
I
charge.
don't do regular lipo charge. I only do balance charge, and I do 1C when I'm
Okay.
charging.
Okay, gotcha.
So like if it's a 1500, I do
And
1.5
Hadley only
amps.
charges by the door.
Mhm. Well, I got brave, Paul. I've moved to the stove.
Oh wow.
Listen, guys, we got to get out of here.
Where you
All
going?
right, we'll do one more drop. Come back, Paul, so we can do a drop and get out of here.
Get your
I'm
butt
here.
over here, boy.
All right.
Left.
All right, Hadley, welcome to those guys. You're more than welcome to pop in anytime you want. The only thing is, we on Sunday nights with those guys, we're gonna have to dedicate the first half of the live stream towards camera drones and maybe the second half towards FPV, because Paul starts putting up pictures of old grumpy men on the television screen if you talk too
Gotta
much
respect,
FPV.
respect the old.
And in respect to the camera drone guys, which there are a lot of them that come to the live stream.
Yeah,
If we can
Really
mix it up a little, that'll make it a little
I
more
fly
fun.
both, man.
Yeah,
so I'm
Let's
you
do this
gotta
dropping.
you gotta make Herman happy too, because he's one of the founding fathers.
And
Yes,
and
I
you gotta
agree. I
understand
agree.
that, you know, the camera guys
So,
really.
You have to guess. I have to ask everybody. What do you think I flew today since this was broke?
What?
Since that was broke, don't say fly
Evo,
sky.
brother,
You
Evo.
flew the Evo.
Flew the
Okay.
Evo, and I charged the batteries up, and I flew it again.
There you go, brother. Hey, Hadley. Speaking
Yeah.
of, how did they make any improvements on the return to home? Is it did they?
I
did they
got
fix that
I got an
problem?
update the last time I went and took it to fly. I did the update afterwards,
Okay.
and then I went and flew it today. I flew 4 batteries through it, and I was able to hand launch with the damn thing,
Wow.
which you were never able to do with the Evo before. I could do a hand launch.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
That
All
was
right.
cool.
Let's
I mean,
do
I'm
this
sorry. I mean,
He's
putting the
got-
drone out there, and it's a big camera drone, and I was like, I was scared
Oh,
as shit, but I did it.
cool.
Let's do this drop so we can get
All right.
out of here.
Um,
And everyone can jump over to Val's Life if they wish. Sunday nights with those guys was sponsored by,
Those guys.
and we
Those
appreciate it
guys.
very much. Hope to see you guys next week on Wednesday on
Don't
Phantom Flight
forget.
101's channel. Val's Life is live now.
that's
Thanks for
right.
coming through. Later,
Only
everyone.
Joe
We
Life at
are
9
out of
p.m.
here.
Later.
Woo.
And
everybody.